Should we take it
So,
with us?
Good idea.
last time you guys met, you got together, you decided to go do this quest for the old Baron. You stayed the night at the, I can't remember what the inn was called, the Broken
Twin
Sword?
Broken Sword, yeah.
Something like that.
Found swords.
Then you took off from there. You went to eat. Like, you went to a couple of the shops in Vargard itself, namely the General Greg's, Animal Andy's, and Wally's Wagons.
Ah, that's right.
You loaded up. You guys and Lewin went off to visit Eli's grandfather. While there, you were approached by a set of guards who are set to roam the countryside. You guys didn't ask any questions as to why, even though someone painstakingly figured out why they would be out there, but that's fine.
Angst.
It's
okay, guys. Don't ask
Just
about
more
the constellations. Whatever.
iceberg. Yeah, exactly. Don't ask about the intricacies of the gods and affecting
The
the
best
world.
part was how we created the whole fair, and we just went like...
You guys went around it.
we just...
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention it in my recap. So you guys stayed the night there after getting the guards successfully to leave. You stayed the night. You met Eli's grandfather, Abraham. People liked him. He seemed like a fan favorite. He might be back. You guys leave there, travel down the road, come to a bridge. You leave the bridge going north, and you find the opening of what I'm going to tell you is called the Tomb, but you guys don't necessarily know that.
Yep, we do know.
Yep. So,
You guys
thank you.
went in and successfully cleared room after room after, of course, Greg almost killed everybody in the first one.
Debatable.
I mean, we have hit points. We can
Pretty
literally track
squishy
how
at that
close
point.
It was.
Debatable.
You made your way through to this strange indoor, after solving a puzzle and walking through trapped hallways. You go to this room that seems like it's outside and snowy and it's cold and has trees. You fought a big cat. Lewin, who doesn't like big cats, jumped in the fight as well. After killing that, you guys all went back to the puzzle room to rest. After you guys felt rested and ready to go, you all picked up and went back into that room to face there are two doors you didn't go through. That one and that one. Actually, no, I think you guys did look in that one. The one... Where the fucking... Oh, it's right here. You guys did look, and you see a hallway going, like, that way.
We've not had great experiences with the hallways up to this point.
Can we look in this one?
Yes. So Genevieve, are you floating up there?
Yeah.
You float up there, you push open the doors, and you see there's a door on the far side of this room.
So many doors.
4x4. There's a door on the far side that's open, but into a darkened area you can't see. And in the center of this room is a pedestal. And this pedestal has a face in the front. It's shaped in a triangle. There's a face in the front. You can see two faces on either side, but you can't see what they are. The face in the front looks like... If I find the right page.
It's Nick's face.
It is my face.
He's going...
Well, it looks like this. There's a dude. It looks like a man's face. Yeah, thank you.
One more.
Oh, that has something.
Is there anything shiny in here?
There is roll perception, actually. That's
So-
the D20.
So what do you guys think this is? Is it like a tomb or something?
Hale says
No.
to deaf ears.
Oh, wait, is it perception?
Perception, yeah. It should be in your box right now.
I always forget where it is.
Performance perception. One of those.
2. So 12.
12. You can see in from the pedestal, you can slightly see on top of it there's a flicker that looks like reflection of light in water.
Oh, I'm immediately going in there if
Okay,
there's anything.
place yourself. Where are you gonna go?
Hope you had fun leveling up, because we're gonna die.
I want to go, like, right up to it.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to know specifically for the trap.
As Genevieve goes in, the doors come down. I'm just kidding.
Guys! Guys!
You go up and you see... I wish you hadn't gone in there first. Lewin's going to go ahead and follow you and be like, let's go. If she's going to go, we should all go. And he's going to go right there.
Surprisingly team player from the guy
I
who's
know,
followed us
like-
and not done anything else.
I know.
Well, he's held the
Like,
torch so you guys can see
You're
with
right.
everyone without
He
dark vision
literally
raise their
did
hand.
nothing.
Alright, thank you, Lynn.
I can't remember.
I think you have dark vision. So what you see is the pedestal. One side has the face that's pointing to you. This side over here has a face. It's the same face, but it's sunken, and it looks corpse-like.
Ew.
In the
Oh,
last
no.
face over here
That
is
sounds
a
awful.
skull.
Ooh.
On top of the pedestal, as you kind of look over and into it,
No.
there is a stone
Ah.
circle surrounded by water, and on the rim has pictures of various weapons, right? And on top of this stone circle inside of it is a button.
No.
So everyone should right now maybe go in the room. I know this is a bit meta, but think about going in the room maybe. Grit?
Guys,
We
there's
know.
a button.
Okay, now we know.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna push the button, guys.
Where's the...
Impressive self-restraint, Genevieve. I think you're really growing through our journey.
This is like the third day too, so you're really coming far in 3
Right
days.
next to you, on the other
H.
side. Yeah.
On the other side. I see.
So I gotta slowly reach for the
Greg,
button.
are you going in?
Indeed.
Ready will be back.
I mean,
Just a moment there.
I'm we're the last person in, so
Allow me to take
my other door.
All right. So once you guys all
Well, I
enter,
wanna
the
keep
doors
it if
do
that's it.
shut.
Mateo, just kidding. I'm a bear. Got you all.
Oh, Greg's just like, Mom!
Let's go.
Okay. Anyway.
That was funny.
I
This is
mean,
a sense of humor.
This is the first time we started laughing for no
That was a
reason,
good
so
one.
it doesn't really faze me.
But that like successfully made me forget to press the button. I'm like, oh, that was a good one.
And then you turn around and hit the button again.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
And then I put a cupcake in my. So many cupcakes.
I want
Love the
one.
cantrip conjure cup.
So yes.
I'm going to... I would like to make an Arcana knowledge roll to look at this, see what I can kind of suss out from
Your
our
knowledge
little
of things.
setup here.
While
Yeah.
he's doing that, can I check the walls for anything that might suggest trap or maybe
course.
writing?
Of course. So your Arcana, you're probably was perception
Sure. It's 10 total.
or investigation,
13
whatever's better. Since I gave you the wrong one first.
total.
13. From your perception, looking around, wall seems smooth. There is above where each door was. You notice a spiral of numbers going in. They starts with 20, 19, all the way into 0. What's your Arcana?
15 if I had my proficiency bonus to it.
It is magic. You don't know what kind, but you for sure know that like this is something you've never seen before, and it's out of your league.
I don't think we should touch that. It's very magical, and I don't know anything about the nature of it.
I want to push it.
But should you push it? Is this door open or is this door closed?
They're both closed.
Oh, okay.
Smooth.
Well,
You can see where the door was, but if you run your hand over it,
wow, that's a bummer. I mean, I'm gonna agree with Eli. I don't trust this thing that is just magical and sitting in the middle of a room, but we have no other way out.
So I want to push it.
I didn't say that.
Lewin's gonna be like, I don't think you should. I think we should find another way out.
Okay,
And-
Lewin, you can start that process.
All right.
What do you suggest?
He pulls out his dagger and starts going.
Okay. All right.
How like high up is this room?
See,
What's
it's
its
20 by
elevation
20, so
above
I'll
sea
give it a 20.
Is it hard to breathe?
No, it's not hard to breathe.
Yeah.
You know which
Nah.
domain I chose?
What's that?
We waited for
Domain,
17
life.
I mean,
Or no,
oh,
I think it was life.
later.
Yeah,
Life with an F.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't written.
should be
down
life
here.
with the TH.
Should be Fife with an F.
I sort of stabbed myself. I don't understand.
Does this look like it's manipulative? Like the only thing we could do to this magic artifact is push the button.
Or take the crystal thing out of
Okay.
the water, right?
What crystal thing?
Yeah,
Didn't
what
you say
crystal?
there was something shiny in there? Or was
That's
that...
the button.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but the water it has around the rim of the pedestal on the inside. It has pictures of weapons.
Okay, I want to take the crystal out.
Oh,
It's
no,
up.
okay.
What weapons?
All of them. Dagger, sword, quarterstaff, staff, axe, battle axe. Like, every weapon that you've seen. Maybe not you've seen. Every weapon that's common on this plane is represented here
Okay.
in a small depiction. You've seen some probably other kinds of crazy weapons
Guys, I
that
really
don't
want to
exist
push the
here.
button.
Can we prepare in any way? Do we have any way of finding out what this will do? Like, if one of us could, like, identify what was going to happen.
Yeah, if only someone could identify. Can you identify? I think it's a ritual,
That was
isn't
my
it?
Arcana roll. Oh,
No, you didn't say identify. You said
Huh?
Arcana roll.
You do detect magic. And detect
I
magic
do
could
have
actually
detect
help
magic.
us.
You're fucking right. You're right. Okay, let me see how that works. Hang on.
All right, cool.
All right. I can do it as a ritual. It'll take me 10 minutes because I don't want to use the spell slot.
Well,
Okay.
during that 10 minutes,
I mean, we're
you
not
were
doing
just slightly
anything.
distracted by
I was going to say, what progress has he made?
none. He's like, it's working.
He's persistent, though. You gotta
Yeah.
give him
Anything
that.
I can do besides push the button.
10 minutes pass.
And I, while we're waiting for the
Oh,
time to
no.
pass,
Oh, okay.
I decide to just start playing my spoons.
Okay, so are you giving him inspiration or are you just bored?
I'm giving him inspiration.
Oh, nice. So, Eric, you would get
With my
1d10 or 1d6, so subtract 1d6 from your inspiration pool.
Yeah. You
I would
literally
just
just did
hear-
a mechanical thing. Like, you just actually did something. He wasn't just,
Do you have any
like,
extra
joking.
paper, Happy? I don't
You
have
can
any
give
extra
people
paper.
inspiration,
Shit.
and then they can be
Really
better
good
on
question.
rolls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to do that. My spoons will inspire
Oh, shit.
you.
No, you're right.
Which
I
one?
don't actually have to make a
I got some,
roll
I got
for
some.
this.
Thank you.
No, it just
Which one do I roll?
okay.
I don't know.
So
which one I roll.
Wizard, man.
Wizards, man.
Here, so keep the track of stuff on that. Which one for what?
Inspire.
Inspiration? Oh, you don't have to. You just say, I inspire Eric
I
by playing the
inspire
spoons.
him
So, Eric, you
by
now
playing
have
the
1d6, so you should have other inspiration on there. So,
No.
oh, shit. Did we not write that down? Oh, wait, no, it's over here.
It's not.
So you just have-
Like, you can say that.
She should have more than that.
Ah, okay.
I don't have.
gotcha.
Because you don't.
I don't think I
can't
have
use it on
inspiration
this.
either.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay. Well, I'm inspired already, so I'm gonna start singing the song of my people.
The sound is distracting, but you still succeed.
This is a constant. Well, as a ritual,
That's
it's
beautiful,
a
Leanna.
concentration thing too, right? So I have
You
to
can
roll
naturally
for that
do
at this
music.
point.
I was schooled up in that.
No, I'll allow. You've gotten used to them over the last
Okay.
couple of days, so
That's
I'll
good.
allow a.
So
And I hand you
Instead-
a
Oh no!
watch for
You
to
only have
start.
you still only have the 1d6, so you don't have inspiration to give anymore until after a long rest. Yeah,
I think so.
Okay.
but you gave him some inspiration, so that's a d6 to use for your next roll or whatever roll until.
okay.
But
So,
you've determined that the water inside of the pedestal in itself is inherently magic.
what school of? I am able to discern if there is a school of magic. What it is.
Crap! Run me down the list real quick.
Of magic,
Aberration.
aberration,
Evocation.
evocation, necromancy, divination, enchantment,
Conjuration.
conjuration,
There's one more.
Where's my candy bag?
Illusion.
transmutation. Did we
Ooh,
say
transmutation.
Over there?
Yeah.
Illusion.
Wait, is it
you
that
also
illusion?
did say
Oh, and
aberration is
illusion.
the first one, which is a type of monster.
That's
Not
well, it's a Walgreens bag.
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Yes. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah. I have to go visit our
It would be
friend.
whatever enchantment is. Yeah.
Oh, no, where-
enchantment.
I have
Mhm.
no idea.
Okay.
How to do it.
Where's the candy
So-
bag?
I have
Mind
like a candy
altering
bag.
potentially.
There's candy over there.
It's in that same
She
white
can
bag.
do 4 inspirations for a long rest. Because
Can I help you guys with
Is
some
there another
bonuses
white
for-
bag over there?
Oh,
with extra
okay.
Candy.
With
Liz,
what?
you have
Candy.
3 more inspirations to give.
You get 4 per day,
Yeah.
and use those because like those are.
It's in a
inspirations
Walgreens bag, just like that.
Is that what you're looking for?
This.
Thank you.
Okay. So I know that it's enchantments.
Mhm.
And the water is magic.
Which one?
All right.
So-
Friendship is magic, Eric.
I come out of my.
So I'm not great with puzzles, but it looks like there's. Oh, I'm sorry, you haven't actually said anything yet.
Right. The water's magic, and I think that it has
IRL or-
properties of the School of Enchantment. There we
Okay,
go.
well I'm not very good at puzzles,
Yes.
but does anyone have an extra weapon that they want to touch to the water? Because
I'm using mine.
Do you have an extra dagger, or do you just have the one that cuts
I don't
through
remember
I'll
if
stone?
I
put one
gave
of
him an
my
extra
spoons
dagger.
in there.
What do you think a weapon is?
A spoon will work.
You need to fight with the spoon next time. When you think about it, everything is just an improvised weapon.
See?
That's right.
Thank you.
My claws.
You're gonna put your claws in the water? Alright. So, as
Give
you...
yourself like a nice mani pet.
Yeah, are you gonna stop him?
Hold on there. Is it pictured in the thing?
Retractable.
Are his claws?
Pictured on? Yeah.
No.
Are claws pictured on? Hold up. Maybe it should be something from one of the pictures. You want to
Or
match the
maybe
pictures.
this is just showing all the things that have already been dipped in it, and it needs claws because it hasn't had them yet.
Oh, thanks for helping.
Maybe
Pictures.
we can get rid of it.
You see there's a sword, and there's an axe, and there's a knife.
What material is this drawn on?
Stone.
It's carved in.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
You know, usually adding glyphs to magical incantations is a good idea.
Claw!
So, after carving a claw onto the pedestal, do you...
As he's staring, like
staring him dead in the eye,
Let's see what
he
happens.
challenged-
slowly lowering your hand
I
into the water.
cast mage armor.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
noted. Alright.
One
That's 3 hours.
single claw.
Yeah.
It feels like water. It tastes like water. Not great water.
Oh, okay.
Cold water.
Oh, okay. Not good water. Okay.
You know how sometimes you leave a cup out
Still
and
water?
you just leave it out for a while?
Oh.
Still water?
Yeah.
So, like,
That's a nice little film on it.
Okay.
walk away. I'm done with it.
Where do you go?
To the corner of the room.
Okay.
We're all just like
quarter
gathered
staff.
around.
Yeah. Okay. Unless, do you have a weapon?
She has spoons. Are you not listening?
I wasn't paying attention then. I was
Oh, I have a rapier and a dagger.
Right.
Oh, dip the dagger in.
If you want to push the button, you could push it with your dagger, maybe.
Put it in the water first. Just
And
let's
then I
try
can
that
push
first.
and then I can push the button.
If
Sure.
nothing else happens.
Okay, so I put my dagger into the water.
Okay, you feel
And I go like
Through-
through around a bit.
the vibration you feel in the hilt
Okay.
as you're holding it down into the water. You pull it out and it flames a little bit. That dagger now has 1d4 of fire damage for the next
Wow.
3 hours.
Oh my
Wow.
Guys, look, I made a little fiery thing.
Look at my claw. Just like a moment of panic. Yeah, I'm panicking right now. Like I'm having a full mental breakdown.
Hale could not care less about this, but I desperately want to know if we bottle this and take it. Like, if it will work at other times or if it is tied to this
Never
stone
thought of that.
pedestal.
Do we have something to put it in?
High or low, buddy?
What would happen if we drink?
Remind me what this
Wait,
is. I'm
what
not
happens
You
familiar
just
if
say
with
we
high or
drink
low.
water?
High.
Oh shit.
Dragon.
You have no idea.
Okay.
I think technically that falls under transmutation.
Okay, whatever it is. And whatever's closest, whatever enchantment is under.
Shut up, nerd.
Ha! Yeah!
Enchantment is
Go-
like
go take your book
mind-altering
somewhere else.
stuff, and- yeah.
My weapon's
guy.
Because you would think that it would be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't a mace partially wood?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't. I have a mace and a great club, and
Try
I don't want to catch them on fire.
Try it.
Terrible idea.
It
burns.
adds damage.
It's still fire.
It's magical fire though. Alright, whatever, I don't care. It's up to you.
Interesting. Nothing happened when he put his finger in. Something happened when she put her dagger in.
Yeah, her
She didn't make it to the button, though, did she?
She has not pressed the button.
Am I allowed to push it now?
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Try it.
So I poke it with my dagger.
You
Oh,
poke
God.
the button. Alright, here we go.
Why didn't you try more weapons?
Never want to hear the DM say that. Alright, here we go. Everyone brace yourself.
Where am I at? Okay, the pedestal is
In this
decorated.
paragraph.
Alright,
I know.
so. Oh, fuck. I wrote a lot of stuff that was a kind of a. There it goes. Once the button is pressed, you press the button. The lights dim in the room. The numbers all flash at once, and then they go dark. And then 20,
Oh no.
and then 19, and then 18,
Oh.
Good thing I
and
can't
then
count.
17.
I am going to crouch behind my shield and step away from the statue. Not quite to the corner room, but just like away from it while this
Okay.
is happening. Is anything else in the room changing while this is
Nope.
happening?
Anyone?
Can I fly up to where the numbers are?
They turn 16. You inspect the numbers, go ahead and roll. They turn 15.
Which one?
D20, sorry. And that should be
18.
the investigation skill. But it was an 18 on the die.
Actually got it.
They look like they're carved into the stone, and a vein of crystal is illuminating within. That is the numbers are made of. Turns 14.
I'm gonna dip my quarterstaff into the water.
As you pull it out, it flames a little, and now it has 1d4 fire damage for the next 3 hours. They turn 14. Anyone else doing anything?
I can't count, so I'm just worried.
All right.
Yeah, you're like, what are these flashes?
Yeah, like, ooh.
They turn 13.
Wait, can I pull the crystal out?
There is no crystal.
I thought you said that there was crystal.
There is no. But you can press the button again. That's
Okay.
really all you... Okay, you do it. You hit the button. 20. 19.
I've seen this episode of Lost.
18.
Son of a bitch.
15.
I know the
14.
answer, but ooh,
13.
think, fellas, think.
12.
I
Push.
just keep pushing it.
20. 20. 20. 20.
I do. I just
20.
keep sitting there
20.
pushing it.
20. 20.
Okay.
What's Lewin doing?
Lewin's like,
Ooh,
Should we move the heads?
ooh,
You could try.
oh.
Are you trying?
Push the button to instigate the
Well, I'm still pushing the button.
I'm gonna see if the pedestal can be at all rotated or
Okay.
moved.
That would be an investigation. 20. 20.
I know.
20,
I just keep.
20,
I just keep
20,
pushing the button.
20.
Right.
20.
Set it off.
20. 20.
You
Does
keep
not
holding
move.
it up.
Okay.
This is amazing. This is exactly what I wanted.
I'm going to. Is the pedestal like? Would it be something that I was able to push over, or is it like?
No, it
inlaid
is.
in the
It's
ground?
it's inlaid into the ground. Yeah.
And it doesn't turn?
20.
You
20.
said?
20.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
20. 20.
And if there's nothing else we can interact with in the room, maybe it's just going to take us somewhere after this.
There is the three faces. I'm gonna look closer at the skull face.
Okay.
12 on the
Investigation.
die.
20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. How long until you get distracted?
So, unnatural 20.
I feel like I'm like stuck, like staring at it, like.
You're looking at the skull.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
looks super spooky.
Super spooky.
Mhm.
Okay, what was the other one other than the normal face?
Face, old face.
Face, old face.
It's like
Skull.
face, corpse face, skull.
Okay, corpse face. Same thing. You keep it up, girl. 19 on the die. So plus like 8 to that.
Corpse
so.
face. It looks
Also.
like the face from the statue in the square of Vargard.
That looks like the face from the statue of Vargard.
The dead.
That's the dead king?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wasn't he?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. 20. 20.
King.
20. 20. 20.
Genevieve, do you still have the compass?
Oh yeah.
Can we dip the
19.
compass?
18, 17, 20, 20, 20,
Like, yeah, I'm
20,
still like,
20.
and then I'm still pressing it,
Touch
Oh.
it to the water.
Okay.
and so I like.
I just want to give it fire damage.
And then I pop it in the water, and I keep hitting the button.
It just goes on the bottom of the...
I'm gonna look at the regular face. Gotta be something here, right? Plus, what did I say?
Investigation.
We'll say
10, 11, 12.
12. The only thing you can discern from that face is it looks like the corpse face, but not corpse. 20,
Is this what the-
20, 20, 20.
Is this what he looked like before he
And I
went?
put the compass
I've never
back in my
seen him,
back.
to be honest.
It now
If I
has
did, I think I'd be
1d4
dead.
fire damage for 3 hours.
whack over the head. 24.
20, 20, 20, 20. Lewin's still back there, chipping away. he actually started to get like a little bit of a scratch going. He's like, ha 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 ha!
I'm going to join him and take a hammer that I have
Okay.
and start smashing.
All
Well,
right.
should we rotate the faces yet?
We
You
can't.
cannot.
What if I held down the button and
Ooh.
You're gonna hold down the button?
yeah?
20, 19, 18,
Oh, shit.
17, 16,
Okay, I pop it back up and I keep
20, 20, 20,
Going
20,
back to-
20.
But like, can I rotate it if I hold it down?
No.
Okay.
You said you know the answer?
Do you?
Huh?
Text it to me. 20, 20, 20.
All right. Well, let's see. Step back.
20,
Go for a minute. Try to
19,
evaporate the water.
18.
With bonfire
Ooh! Wait, you're creating a bonfire on top of the statue?
in the water. Yeah.
In the water? Can
Oh
you
no, the
do
bonfire
that?
will do an extra D4 fire damage.
Yeah, you're just enchanting the bonfire.
But is it evaporating the water? I'm trying to create a change of some sort at this point because I don't know what else to
Which
do.
Which way is the king face facing?
Well, the moon face is facing out, the
Oh,
skull
yeah, sure,
face is
sorry.
facing this way, and then the corpse face is facing this way.
Yeah. Did Happy get it?
My phone's dying. Like,
No, that was a text from someone else.
Well,
20.
should we go into that?
Oh wait,
corner?
are you still?
phone died.
Well, wait. I attempted
Oh, the
to evaporate
bonfire?
the water.
The water does not evaporate.
Ah.
The bonfire burns out, and it's still exactly the same as if nothing happened.
Son of a bitch.
So, magic items. Sorry, this is out of game. Magic items like don't degrade or age. Is that still true in 5e? Like
I don't know, but it is in my world.
But does that mean like anything enchanted doesn't degrade or age? Like would this water, like if you drink this, would it just be like?
You would vomit 1d4 fire damage.
But
Because you wouldn't be able to ingest it. Okay, back in game.
wait, what about the weapons that have the fire damage?
What about them?
Like, can we use them like throw them at the wall or something?
You can try.
Do it.
Okay, I take my tag, I just whack it at the wall.
I'll
Roll me
walk
a
over and
ranged.
start pushing the button. While doing that.
20. 20.
Which one?
The D4. No, sorry, the D20. D20. And then add. Did you roll a 1?
It was a 1.
So
Oh,
you
love
were gonna
when they
throw
stab
it at.
themselves.
Are you gonna throw it at? Which wall were you aiming at?
Over here.
Over here. So you go to throw it there, and then like you're like, what happened? Where's the? And you turn around, and it's lying on the opposite end of the room.
That's fine. Go and I grab it. I'll pick it back up.
Okay.
While I am pushing the button, I'm just gonna smash the faces with my hammer.
That is perfectly fine. Roll me an attack.
That I guess this would be an improvised weapon. What do I do for improvised weapons?
Let's just say D4.
Did I hit though?
Yeah,
Oh,
you hit.
shit.
Sorry, it's just a regular thing, so it only has a 10 AC. You did 2 damage. You busted up the nose on the young face.
All right, that looks like the Sphinx.
It does. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20,
You can't dispel anything. No, that's too high level.
20, 20.
I just start pounding on the wall that's like.
Like, it's so slow.
Yeah. Like I am. I'm just like, like where the king face is facing.
Okay.
I'm just like whacking on the wall.
It just sounds like
Open up, goddammit! Gum damn it!
God damn it!
Open up, gum damn it!
Slipping back into her character.
20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20.
It's based on Lost.
It's not based on
It's
Lost.
It's not.
We'll be here for a long time if it's based on.
How long was
Lost.
Desmond in the hatch?
God.
See you in another life, brother.
I mean, should we just let it get down to the...
It's up to you.
Are you telling me to stop?
I mean, maybe we should.
Lewin's like, I almost got it. You guys look and see just the tiniest little.
I'm gonna hand Lewin the hammer.
Wait, what's Lewin doing again?
He's trying to chisel his way out.
Lewin, I pull out my crowbar and toss it to him. Here.
Oh, I
Cool.
also throw
And he
my
starts
crowbar.
smacking it with the wall because there's no
No
seams.
purchase.
Yeah.
No purchase at all.
What's the floor? Is the floor like?
The floor is smooth stone. It looks like this room and the pedestal were carved out.
Okay. Maybe we need to let it count down, and we should just prepare the best we can for whatever's going to happen, whether it's like some kind of trap or an enemy encounter.
I go run behind Greg.
Okay. So, is this the plan?
I have.
Lewin's gonna be like, fuck that! He's chiseling harder.
I have not got a better idea.
You're armored up.
What's the positioning?
I have my
Where's the
mage
button
armor
and where
on.
the heads?
The button and the heads are in that circle thing in the middle of the room.
And where's the well?
The circle thing
The
in the middle
button
of
is
the room.
in the well.
Yeah.
So everything's in the well.
Well, it's like a
It's like a pedestal. It's like that.
I actually only saw the head. I didn't see the well. But I love the head. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Everyone all right with that?
Should I play the washboard to like gain some inspiration?
You
for
have
everybody?
a washboard?
It's a ukulele, spoons, and a washboard, right?
And a recorder.
And a recorder.
You better be proficient with that washboard.
Well, as Genevieve takes out the washboard and starts.
Strumming our dead song, dead song, dead song, dead song. Hope we don't die.
Is that the plan?
Them all together, because like.
We're not
they
Stop
gonna do it.
pushing.
each other out.
So,
Ah, yes.
let it happen.
Let it happen?
No, they're not gonna do it.
I'm just strumming my dead
It
song.
looks it's taking me way too long to do that. So
Okay. I'm gonna move away from the button. I'm gonna like shepherd Eli and Genevieve into a corner and
And I'm just still
Oh,
going
my-
on with my.
Thank you.
get my shield and sword ready, my sword and board.
Alright, Lewin's gonna back up next to you guys. Alright.
Hope we don't die.
Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 16, 15. Oops. 14.
Oh god!
It's blinking.
the solution!
It's out. 13, 12, 11, 10. At 10, the numbers start flashing red. 10,
Oh my god.
9,
Oh my
8.
god.
7. At 7, the numbers start turning orange. 7,
Oh god, that's a less
6.
threatening number.
5. At 5, the room turns pitch black.
Ah!
Except for the numbers, the only dull glow you can see. 4, 3, 2. The numbers turn yellow and begin flashing. 1. The numbers all start flashing red. And then 0. Only 0. Glowing purple. Lights come on, the doors are open.
Son of a bitch.
What the hell? Oh, what?
Anybody feel possessed?
someone try putting their weapon in the well now. I want to touch something.
Mine's already been welled.
No one.
Lewin will walk up and be like, alright. Throw his dagger in there, and he pulls it out and does 1d4 fire damage for the next 3 hours.
Oh, okay, so
Wait, so it's
continue.
increased? I
Okay.
said for 1 hour.
For 3 hours.
3 hours.
Everyone should do 3 hours.
Inspiration only lasts for 10 minutes, by the way.
Ah.
So.
That's probably gone then.
Is there a name
You're
for
on the
that?
very end of it, yeah.
Is there a name for it?
Inspiration?
No. I think my phone's good enough to me to text you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll text you what I think
Okay.
what it was.
Yep. So, Lewin's like, oh. Huh.
Can I have my crowbar back?
Crowbar?
The one I threw to you.
I'm not seeing any crowbars.
Should I leave?
Fire dagger.
Is that your verbal component for that spell?
He gives it back. Yours too. Too much shit on me anyway.
So, I feel like I would start meandering towards that door.
The far one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me one moment.
I'm not gonna meander, I'll just like walk to it.
Okay. So you're going straight there.
Like zigzagging
Genevieve's
through. Oh.
I am. I'm like, Because I think that there's gonna be a trap, so I like.
Go through the whole room.
Evasive
I do.
maneuver.
I'll
That's
make
something
sure
I
I
found.
occupy
It's like
every
common
space in
use
this room
room.
just to make sure
Yeah.
there's no traps.
It was alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, immediately I'm just like, come on, guys.
Somehow you were in that room.
Yeah.
I did the solution. What do you want from me?
1, 2, 3.
To present the solution.
There we go.
I think there's a crack in the wall.
Ignore the crack.
I could have sworn there was a name to that, though.
Something's there, something's there, something's there. I don't remember what.
The table.
It's actually a turtle. Really big turtle.
A
Can we
turtle
take
shape.
it with us?
Okay. So,
A squirrel,
you see
but
inside a hexagonal room. Or is that octagonal?
it's not octagon.
Octagonal room. I'm not good at geography.
Yep. Like that one.
The room is 90 feet by 100 feet. There is a raised dais on the far end that sits another pedestal with something on top of it.
Is it also a head statue?
It is not. It's just like a pedestal.
Oh.
And
Is
those
anything
things must be
sparkly?
stairs. I drew it on here. Yeah, those are stairs. So the circles are stairs. You can
Gotcha.
walk up those onto the dais.
Is anything else sparkling or anything?
Honestly, that should
No.
just be the end of every description you give. And there is nothing sparkling in this room.
And there
Or-
is nothing
and there's one-
sparkly. Well, you know, there might be sparkly stuff she would have to roll for, but in this particular room there is nothing sparkly, no.
I will walk in the room towards the dais.
Okay, you walk in. Just
And I'm just
will
dragging
you
behind him.
place you
Where is
guys
our
selves where you's gonna be?
Where's that there marker?
Oh
Right
shit,
there.
it's right here. Sorry guys.
Oh, that's the bear. Okay, one second.
Where are you walking to?
Probably right there.
H?
Yeah.
I'll be right here. Where are you guys at?
I'm on.
Oh, no.
Where's the bear guy?
Put Lewin in there somewhere too, yeah.
In the back. Just watching.
What letter?
Still
is
trying
it?
to figure out what's
He's a
going on.
bear.
He's a bear.
Just
Just draw like a Mickey Mouse head or something.
That's racist. That's a mouse.
Same.
I said
Not
or
bear.
something.
Lewin.
Yeah, that makes sense really good.
Alright.
Is anything on the pedestal of the dais?
Yes. It looks like a small box from where you're standing.
I'm going to begin doing detect magic ritual. While these
Okay.
guys do whatever they do.
Alright.
On the pedestal.
I'm climbing those stairs.
I'm gonna do just some scouting to the rooms we've already been in just to make sure that nothing's like following behind us or no
Okay.
funny business is going on, but I'm not entering anywhere we haven't been.
I'm climbing the stairs and playing my recorder at the same time, so I can give some inspiration.
Okay.
And so really bad.
Once
version-
again, he does not need to roll for what he's doing.
but it's like a really bad. It's a really bad like rendition of the Titanic song, but it's like really pitchy and
So it's played on a recorder.
yeah.
And you hear
Okay.
Greg humming.
As you
Yeah.
guys all enter the room,
Exactly.
you hear,
Exactly.
Oh, was this right at the beginning when we entered?
huh?
Was this
Like
right at the
crying.
beginning when we entered?
Exactly.
guys
You're just like,
gotta look around, do what you
Okay.
just did.
Tears are just falling down your face.
You hear in not a pitch from your
And
ears,
then we stand
but
up
like
there.
somewhere in the center of your skulls, you hear, "Who are you?
Oh no, no, no! That's a
Why have you come?"
hello.
Do I have to roll to keep concentrating on my spell? Or
Yes.
Who's there? My name's Genevieve. These are my friends, my best friends. This is my super best friend.
Constitution saving throw.
10 total.
You cannot concentrate. The voice is too loud within you.
Son of a...
State your purpose. Cupcake. No, not of this cupcake.
Reaches
here.
to an empty room. You don't even see.
I don't know.
The
I
voice
pick
is
it
coming
up
from
and
here.
I go and I put
You
it.
hear it in your head,
I
not out loud.
know. Just like holding it.
I pick it up and I put it on top of the box, the cupcake.
The pedestal.
Don't touch.
I just want to give you a cupcake.
I
Here you go.
don't.
And I drop it. I drop it on top.
All
of
right, cool. So as soon as you do that, right beside you,
No.
drops from the ceiling.
Oh my
Wait. Does there need to be at least
Dragon.
1 pound of pressure?
Huh?
No.
Cupcake isn't a pound of pressure.
Why did
Wouldn't
anyone
it
grab
need
the
a pound of
compass out of
pressure?
the pedestal?
Think of
Genevieve
actually
did.
pressing
Okay.
on like a
I did.
anything
I
that
did.
requires
Good
a
job.
trigger.
I was like,
You need
I
a
think
minute.
Th- this
You-
is the magic voice.
It's not a trigger. You smell it before you see it. It smells like
Cupcake?
rot, death. Like you hear the buzzing of flies. You turn and like you see.
I'm not ready for
You
this.
see legs, and you look up and up and up into this hideous goat-like face that seems boiled and pocked and pussed,
No.
and
really
that's what it
needs
looks
a
like.
cupcake.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck these things. I use these.
What? Genevieve, get back.
Wait.
And-
I scurry.
Didn't we
Oh,
find one of those with,
Here it
when
comes.
we were doing
But I grabbed the cupcake because
right
clearly
after
he didn't want
I
it.
fought
So I will take it.
So and I rescued Elon.
No,
Right
this
before that.
this was not this.
Okay,
No, you fought other things like this before. Wackle
Gotcha.
has, but not this thing.
gotcha.
So he is going to attack Genevieve, and then we'll roll initiative.
Ooh, you get.
Wait, can I use my charisma and be like, hold on just a minute.
You
I'd
can
like to
try.
interest you in a cupcake.
You're gonna reason
You
with
can definitely try. Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Please.
Does
No, go ahead.
With this
Yeah,
this right
please,
here.
Please try.
Mhm.
Make my day.
Naturally, baby.
Not 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
power!
And I do, sir, would you like to try a cupcake?
Cupcake.
Okay.
Does it
He-
understand it?
Considers you, and then looks to the where you dropped on the pedestal,
And you
he'll
see
reach
Greg, like,
over with his long fingers and grab it, and then
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
she does not like that. So now he's gonna make his attack.
You gonna finish that, sir?
Wait, doesn't that buy us at least initiative? Right?
Nope.
Like,
Why
Hey, at least we got.
Uh, yeah, that definitely hits.
Guys, we have flaming weapons. Also, as you have.
What do I want to
flaming
use?
weapons.
Some of us.
some of us do.
I should have a flaming single claw, but whatever.
Your claw wasn't on the pictograph, was it?
He carved it in there.
Yeah, carved
though.
it in there.
Yes, that's an 8 to hit. Shit. All right, D12. D12.
I'm not hitting you, am I? With this.
No. No.
That is going to
Is
be
that where
6 points of damage to Genevieve. And we'll do initiative right.
Wait, where's my is that
That's
Yeah,
your HP.
I would. Yeah,
Track it on a different, like a scrap sheet of paper.
okay. 25 minus 6. Oh no. That's not good. Can I pull out my fiery dagger and just hold it up like,
yeah. You're gonna hold it up.
you cut that out.
You stop!
You stop that right now.
15 damage.
15. Anyone else roll? Did you roll
12.
initiative?
No.
Just roll the d20.
Well,
12.
Plus,
17,
Your dex modifier.
And you also do
Plus
your dex
dex modifier.
modifier.
which is
The second one down. 3.
21.
Nice. All right, I guess I'll roll for him. That's a low roll. Damn it.
Is he gone from our presence?
No, he's still standing there.
is he gone from my presence?
Lewin.
Walks away. You know what? Maybe he wasn't feeling it.
He really liked that cupcake.
14, Eli.
19.
Everyone's rolling really good. Yeah, shit. So we'll go Genevieve. Hale. No, sorry. Genevieve, Eli, Hale, Lewin, Grigg,
Right up the rear.
and then the Bulzal. Okay, Genevieve, your turn. What do you want to do?
Can I stab him in the ankle with my fiery dagger?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
So roll your d20 and add what it says
Oh.
next to your dagger. Unless you rolled a 1.
It was 5, so 10.
10?
Yeah.
Where's this AC at? Shit, where they put it? No, there it is. What was it?
10.
No, you go to like slash the back of his heel or whatever where his heel should be.
Oh, wait,
because
am I
he's got
supposed to do
hooves.
D4 for fire damage?
Yes. No, that's just damage, not roll. Sorry. So you go and you just barely miss. He lifts up his leg as soon as the dagger comes in.
Well done, then.
Do you want to move or do anything like that? If you move, he could use his reaction to attack you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep really close to him since I'm tiny. Like, he might miss me. So
All
I'm
right.
just going to keep real close to his ankles.
Eli.
Like a little chihuahua.
Chihuahua, just ankle biting.
Yeah.
All right, Eli.
All right. Sorry.
I think you should really finish that ritual detect magic. I think that'd be really important right now.
Right now,
We need to know he's magic.
I'm gonna go Genevieve and Misty Step
What?
to right here.
Okay. So you, Genevieve.
Eli, I don't know if you remember this, but you're a wizard.
Can I take her hand and cast a spell at the same time? I can't do anything beyond that. I'm not gonna move, but
It's Misty Step's bonus action.
yes.
I will allow it.
All right.
You can take her hand, but not move.
Okay. And I'm gonna pull out one of my playing cards
Mm-hmm.
and cast Catapult right at the motherfucker.
Okay.
All right. And he's got to roll, I think, to avoid it. I don't think I have to roll it.
What am I rolling?
I'm so sorry.
I think that thing cares about
It's got to beat I think my DC is a 14,
So
and he's got to do a Dex. Yeah.
Dex. Okay. Ooh, pop 13.
Nice.
Damn it.
So that's that 3d8. Damn it. Cools. Is that's not. Are you the D8?
It's just like stuck in him. Oh!
No, it's a D8. 7 plus
8.
4 plus 4.
15.
15.
15 damage. And then I'm gonna shout.
Right, 7 plus 8.
Yeah. I hope it's clear that I'm about to pull you away from him on my next turn.
Okay. Perfect. I'm either going to try to talk with him or blind him.
She's trying to take out
Haven't
the
decided
heel.
yet.
I
I
She's
know.
going for the Achilles.
Yeah. You tried to reason with him.
Exactly.
You tried to stab him.
Oh,
Anyone who
I
doesn't
know
like
it.
cupcakes is an orphan.
I am
I
going
know,
to
they're
slice
not
with my
on our
sword.
team.
Slice with your sword. All right. The most sensible thing.
That is a 17 total.
That hits. Shit.
7 points of damage.
Damn, you guys.
Did you get the D4? Did you put your sword
I did
No,
not
he
put
did
my
not.
sword in. I'm not a big fan of magic.
Not a big
Magic.
fan.
How many points of damage did you say?
7.
7? Okay. Alright. So that would mean it's Lewin's turn. He is going to... He's going to move here and pull out his... I believe he has a short bow. And just try to hit it as he's going, oh! Nope, he misses. So the bolt comes in and the bullseye just moves its head and it nicks the horn as it goes, but it does miss.
So just to make sure, the smell of this creature isn't, overpowering.
No, it's not like an aura.
Okay.
It's just it smells like it's already
Okay.
dead
Just
and has been
confirming.
for quite some time. Grig.
I'm gonna run up and see my BFF.
Okay.
Where's the
So you run up right on him, probably next to Hale, right?
Right here.
And then yell with my with a good old roar, and then I'm going to straight up hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
Straight up hit him, man.
I'm gonna hit him.
Got one claw.
Let's see here.
Bitch, slap him.
Hey. That is a
Goodbye
six.
to you.
17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smack that bitch. Hey.
Plus or 10 damage. Wha-bam! Actually, it's more like wha-bam!
Okay.
Stay away!
That is the Bullazow's turn. What do I want to do?
So many ways to kill you.
I know, like that's like honestly what it feels like.
You wouldn't attack the
So
person who
many
gave you a cupcake.
You didn't like it.
A gift is a
Amazing that
gift.
you
I don't
tried
like
it.
gifts. Doesn't mean I kill the person who gave me the gift.
You don't look a gift
Got a
full of
monster to
sour
try new
now.
things.
Care enough to take it.
Okay. He is going to risk the opportunity attacks. And he's going to jump.
He's gonna jump.
Yep. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Over
Lewin!
here. Next to Lewin. He's gonna... So
How
anyone
many-
take an attack?
I
Can I
will
just
take
hold
an
on to
attack.
his ankle?
You can try.
16.
I'm gonna hold on to his ankle.
That would be...
Ooh.
You miss.
I miss.
You're going to hold on to his ankle, so roll to try to grab him.
12.
Add your
plus-
strength. So you're just trying to reach out and grasp.
Where's strength? Up here? Oh, it's 13.
It is, it slips, his hoof slips through your fingertips. His AC is a 14, you rolled just low. Grig, are you taking the 16? You do hit him as he's jumping.
Suck it. 10 again.
10 again. Okay. And he is going to...
Weird question. Just wondering. Is Lewin like a hardy guy, or is Lewin like
We'll find out, won't we?
A beanpole.
Lewin?
He wears a lot of heavy things. You can't really
Okay.
see what his
Okay.
physique is. But he does have... The head is a George Clooney.
Okay.
But like a fucked up George Clooney. Like someone... Like he went through a war.
Oh, okay.
But still handsome. So once the Bullazal lands, he's gonna go he's screaming in your heads, and there is gonna be a mook that materializes here, and a mook that materializes here, and they look like men who have had their heads ripped off and a goat's head put on.
Oh my
them.
God.
With like
Oh,
no.
and gore dripping down
That,
the
no,
chest and back.
stop it.
Terrible.
You know that's disgusting. You know I'm like a,
So we'll throw them in just last. How about that?
So we
Gross.
can't hit their heads then. Gotcha.
And it'll be their turns.
No headband.
Brandishing a long sword. It is gonna... Number 1's gonna come up here to attack Eli. Number 2 is gonna come up here to attack Hale.
Yeah, do it.
So
Do
number
it.
1 is gonna roll. So you know how it is in games, video games, where you get like the boss halfway down and then like all the minions come out and you're like, oh motherfucker, I don't have time for these stupid shit.
Get back in
fuck.
range.
Yep.
So he goes to strike Eli, and Eli just had, like, I don't know how he does it, right? He doesn't know how he does it. It's pure instinct reaction. As the goat man's coming in, Eli grabs the sword out of his hand and just like...
no. What?
You don't know what to do with that.
And then number
No.
2 is going to attack Hale. Ha. No such luck with that, except... Let me see. I don't have any pluses,
This is
so we'll
awful.
do that. That's going to be 11. All right, you parry the blow, and we go back to the top of the round, which I believe was Genevieve. Remember, you do have spells you can use at this range.
I know. I think maybe I should put one.
How much
sleep.
does a sword weigh? How much does the sword weigh?
Oh my gosh.
I mean...
Oh.
Is it
Over.
under 5 pounds?
Over.
Yeah, I would say sword,
Sword
like a
would be
long
fine.
sword.
The
Like a
the
long
metal
sword?
itself, yeah, the metal itself is like 15, 20.
But there's not much metal to a sword, really.
Well, I think the
A long sword.
the guy
Well,
actually
I would say you can
know.
use this,
Hold
but
on.
remember, he might be immune.
Longsword's like 10, 15 pounds minimum.
Longsword weighs 3 pounds in
I was
5e.
going to say, that's
What?
too...
In 5e,
10
they
or
weigh
15
3.
is
That,
way too
that is a
big.
filthy
go
lie. I've
invisible.
held a long
You can
sword.
do that. There's look at.
It sucks.
Do you have your phone?
It's old.
You need to work out that.
You have a spell called Phantasmal Force that does psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, look up the stats.
Well,
No,
Okay.
this is
It's
medieval.
like 3 feet of
medieval
Okay.
swords.
steel.
Medieval swords are
Okay.
neither unwieldy, heavy, nor all alike. The average weight of a normal longsword is 2.5 to 3.5 pounds.
Okay.
I thought
Oh,
there
man.
was a pretty good chance
Wow.
it was under 5.
That's gotta be
Okay.
swinging
All
hard.
right. Yeah. Yeah, he's actually being
Phantasmal
great.
injury.
Yep.
Force.
You do
All
know what
right.
to do with
Oh,
this.
yes, I do.
Where?
Phantasmal Force.
Oh.
Prepare for a thunderwave, bitches.
And then,
That
All
would
right,
be
I want
metagaming
to
heavy.
I want to move to the middle of all of the people I've been traveling with and cast Thunderwave. It won't even hit any of them. I know.
I know.
Kid
Spiteful bearing.
It'll hit everything I wanted it to hit.
I think so. At this point, yeah.
It's taking years to learn.
It is.
That's okay.
Do we have Phantasmal Force? Anyone know the flavor on that? Are you on roll 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have yes.
So I know it does damage. I just don't remember how exactly it works.
Oh, Phantasmal Killer. I can't find the Phantasmal
Killer?
Force.
Killer or foes?
It should be. It's in the book. That's weird.
What's happened? Whoops.
Oh, Phantasmal
What do we
Force.
need to know about it?
Illusion spell. Never mind. Yeah, there's definitely one cast.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Craft an illusion. Must make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. So describe to me like what you're making me see that's going to do damage to me. And you're casting it on the Bullazao?
It's its mom going, don't you dare do that. You stop that
Okay.
right now.
So the Bullazao is like, he just lands and he's looking at Lewin, and Lewin's like looking at him shaking, and all of a sudden he hears, "What are you doing? How dare you do that?" He looks up, he's like, "Oh," as the image of his mother is sitting there, and
Did
the
he make
shame,
Intelligence
I'm getting ready to, and the shame starts to hit him, and he, what's your spell? It should be on the back of your character sheet.
DC, right?
Mm-hmm.
13.
13. I make it. And he's going to be like, "Get out of here, Mom! Get out of my room!" And it dissipates.
Ah!
I'm sorry. Do you want to move or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
I want to stab someone.
That one, number 1 standing there, and number 2 is standing there, attacking your friends. Not your best friend, but your friends.
I'll go after one.
Are you sure? He bought you a cloak.
Okay, fine.
I'm just joking. You can do whatever you
No, I'll go after
Okay.
two.
Will you put yourself wherever you want to be, and then we'll move on to Eli. You're looking at this thing, holding your shillelagh bow staff in one, or quarterstaff,
Yeah.
and then this guy's long sword in the other hand,
Yeah.
and he's looking at you like, "Oh." I don't know what sound that would make, but
I'm gonna point the sword at him
They're talking in reverse.
and catapult the sword
you're
at
gonna
him.
catapult the sword at.
Yep.
Shit. All right.
And it has to make a dex save against beat the
Nope.
Yes. Wait. Good note for bad note for me.
It's good for you. Bad
Good
for me.
All right. 3d8.
3d8.
6 plus 3 is 9 plus 7 16.
16.
16.
he looks fucked up. Even more so than the bloody head on top of the human body.
Oh,
Now,
man.
like, the sword catapults from your hand through his chest, and he's like, blood.
Oh no! I'm gonna have nightmares.
Okay.
That's all I could. Well, I could.
You could move, but he could get a reaction.
Yeah. I'm just gonna square off with him. I'm just gonna
Okay.
be ready.
All right, with that, we go to Hale.
I will actually move right here. I'm just gonna go around. Greg can take its opportunity attack.
Okay, I will. Nope.
And I'm gonna just slide him. I'm gonna try to aim for right where it looks like he was joined under the body. That is a 19 total
That hits.
for 10 points of damage.
And that's number 1?
Yes.
All right. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna make this a little more natural and just cleave off
Lop off the goat.
extra.
Thank you.
Almost as if
Appreciate
that's
it.
what the 2 parts needed. Your sword swings through and separates them entirely. Blood and guts go all over Eli and you, but it is finished. It falls, and you hear the bull's owl go, fuck! And that will be Lewin's turn. Lewin is...
Soiled.
He
Soiled.
definitely soiled. He's going to take a 5-foot step here, so it doesn't incur the attack of opportunity. And he's
Oh, yeah, I
going
found
to
that. Yeah.
Well,
fucking miss point blank. So he's like, ah! And
That's
just
so bad.
This is not what
He's
he.
scared.
He's
This is not-
missed like 5 times.
This is not what he does. This is not his job. He
I
works in
hate
the
him.
city.
He failed
He's
in the
an infiltrator.
puzzle
This is
room.
not
He
his.
failed in the battle room.
When can we cut this dead
You
weight?
guys, this is not his
It's
thing.
like, why am I here?
Really? No, he's more of an infiltrator. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not
And
made
I
for
look over and go,
dungeoneering.
Lewin, get your shit together.
we should
Trying.
all be proud of him for even giving it a shot.
Okay, so
He's
with
outside
that,
his comfort zone.
Greg,
Alright, move me. I'm gonna attack it.
Where's
I ain't
the
Two.
fighting it.
Where's the thing?
Oh.
will you kill number 1?
Oh yes.
Where are you going?
Oh my gosh, it's
Are
Are you
multiple-
on the Bullazau?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to the Bullazau, not number 2.
Right here.
Yep.
Yes. All right, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit it.
All right, hit it.
I'm gonna hit it.
Hit it and woo.
What does a 15 get me?
You hit it.
9 damage.
All right.
I'm still mad at it because it didn't like the cupcake and it like
You're insulted because it didn't like the cupcake.
Yeah.
It is looking not great.
I've done like 30 damage.
It's not looking.
I'm working
it's not
it right
looking
now.
great.
Good.
I am gonna have to reevaluate all the challenges you guys are coming up with in the future.
Gotta love that catapult.
Fucking catapult. All right, it is the Bullazau's turn. He's gonna look at you and just be like, and then attack you with. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a tail attack. Because he's got a barbed tail, so he's going to whip you with it.
Oh no.
Same a bear. I got thick skin.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Really?
It's cleric, man.
I got this
Motherfucker. Oh, yeah, because you
Even
have
high
your...
by lowest.
Yeah.
Can't wait till next week when we fight
All right.
5 of these.
I know. Like that's exactly what's
Yeah, I'm just going to drop... There's going to be 5 more getting ready to happen. Yeah, so he swings with your tail, and you fucking grab his tail. And we'll leave it there.
Oh, I'm gonna kill it.
1 is dead. So 2, having been left by the guy he was fighting, turns to Genevieve.
So I kind of thought Greg was going to go and protect you.
It's a fair assumption, though. Happy's not usually so bloodthirsty.
I did like that was my cupcake.
Does a 4 hit you? Well, he looks down and he like swings, but you just like it comes like right on your face. A little bit of your beautiful strawberry blonde hair gets just one little strand.
So Sir!
And that is back to the top of the round. Your turn.
Okay, so I'm very much pissed off, and so I go for
Yes.
Take that heel.
yeah. So I'm gonna go for his heel again.
Okay.
Even lower.
You're gonna drop down to one knee and you're gonna slice in a wide arc.
Yeah.
Is it one?
Is it?
Okay, so you drop down, you go to slice, he lifts up his leg, and you throw your dagger across the room. It is now on the Diaz.
Good thing you have other daggers.
Can I move towards it?
You don't have
Yeah,
enough
you haven't
daggers?
moved, but it will incur an attack of
have
opportunity, so I would get to attack you
Okay.
if I chose to.
I'm just gonna leave it.
He actually doesn't have a reaction.
You probably have
because
another
I
guy.
He already used his
moved away
reaction.
from it,
Fuck,
so
you can.
move away
Yeah, you
without-
can move away. He already used his reaction.
Okay, I'm gonna move to my
To your dagger, okay. And he's gonna be like, "Ah." Alright, that is Eli.
Okie dokie.
Everyone just ran away from two.
Bye.
This is like, now he's thinking it's something he did. Like, am I not as, like, muscular and tough looking as the other guy?
No, man. Like,
He
he's
cut
the
my
greatest of
hair.
all time.
We're saving him for last.
You're gonna bonfire?
Bonfire.
Who?
Number 2.
Okay.
The poo.
Kale.
Burn the poo.
He
Burn
has
the
to
poo.
make an X save.
Number 2, burn the poo.
Number 2, burn the poo.
4.
4.
Well, it fails.
Yes. Sorry, for a second, my wires crossed with GURPS. I was like, damn it.
Now we get to find out if this does extra fire damage.
7.
Are you using something that you dumped in the,
It's my
conjuring a
spell. Just my,
bonfire.
yeah.
Okay.
conjuring
Oh, yeah,
fire.
right, sorry.
Yeah. So he takes 7 damage, and
he
there's a bonfire under
burns into cinders,
Oh.
and the ashed corpse floats and then dissipates.
That's what you get.
I'm
That's
surprised.
what you
Eli's
get.
just like,
Mr. Eli, I don't feel
Wow.
so good.
So,
she's just
yeah.
gone. I'm like,
You did conjure a fire under him.
so that would make it hail.
I will.
Bring down that storm, Hale.
yeah.
Oh no. I will rush towards the Bullazao. Okay, right there. No, you know what?
Flank that baby.
I'm gonna actually block Lewin.
Oh, you're so
Thank you
good.
so much. He's sitting there like with his
You
phone,
have
like
to
trying to re-notch.
As you walk by and you're just like,
It's okay, Lewin. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Get it together,
Let's just,
Lewin.
Let's just take a slice here. That's gonna be a 16 total.
That's a hit.
8 points of damage.
8 points. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
yeah.
Put
I
everything I could.
You're doing all the work. He comes in just like,
are they
done.
is he big or is he like human sized?
He is a medium.
It's not about the size.
All right.
So
well,
he's
with,
a little bit taller than, I would say a little bit taller than you.
sure with the good horns and everything. With Greg holding his tail, I am just going to sweep his legs out from under him and skewer him on the sword as he falls.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
So yeah, you kick him and then like blood will go all over Greg.
I hate how specific this blood is going places. It makes me worried.
It's flavor. Anyway,
What is it flavored like?
Nasty. Nasty
Do you taste
flavored.
Oh, God.
anyone want to taste some of the blood?
No, but I would like to retrieve
It's
my
disgusting.
No!
card. Is my card retrievable from the body?
No. I'm going to say every time you use a card, it burns the card.
Okay.
You're literally, like, it's doing 3d8 of the... It's
I
probably
only
Yeah.
had
just, like...
52 of them to start with.
Oh my
Now I'm
God,
down to
you got
what?
Ammo.
Probably like 48
You only used one card.
today, but I
Did you have you used cards
I've
before?
used
Yeah.
it. I've
'Cause we
used
were
it
like,
a couple times.
Gambit.
Oh, yeah. All right, well,
I've probably used it like 3 times, maybe.
I didn't think you could catapult a sword into it, so that's fine. So that ends
Under
combat.
Doesn't do any more damage.
No, it doesn't, huh?
That ends combat.
Sweet.
We are now out of combat.
Is-
Lewin's like, you guys, I'm not made for this. I'm an infiltrator, you know? I go places, I get in places. I don't fight things. I don't fight things.
No, we didn't ask
Lewin,
for
I
a
don't fight
backstory, man.
things.
Lewin.
Do you want to go back?
Does this person look like a fighter to you? Do
And
I?
I start going like,
Get it together, old man.
Yes.
Very
Get it
dreadful.
together, old man.
Is there
He
anything
sees
on
me
the
eating
body
the
besides
remainder of
magic
the cupcake
goat fur?
from the dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, he only took a bite. There's still a cupcake left.
No.
Okay.
No, there's not.
And
I'm gonna
Where's-
go back to my detect magic ritual.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna check out the rest of the room, see if there's
Okay.
any more, Bullazao hanging out.
No more Bullazao. You look around the room. Getting in a nice stock. You even look up. There's a craggy ceiling that looks like it's like just under the mountain that you guys are in. That's probably where it was hiding. But you look. Fuck it. I'll just give you the treasure now. You look at the Diaz, and it looks like there's smuggler hatches.
I will open the smuggler hatch.
All right. You find boxes.
I will search through the boxes.
Oh, it's a Russian doll situation.
Huh?
It's a Russian doll situation. Keep opening stuff.
Yeah. You find smaller boxes.
Oh my gosh.
The crates this time.
There's one of the tiny box.
But it's made out of jade.
Let me see where I write all the
Is that a
treasure.
character? What is happening right now? Are you just like in the corner?
Oh, someone called
Yeah,
her.
she's
to
doing
find
that.
I
out.
like to imagine he's like doing the ritual and you're just like dancing around.
Someone called her.
She's helping.
I am.
Just,
Like,
yes.
I totally am. I'm like, I got you.
You were sitting and mimicking him for the first 2 seconds and then you got up.
Got two. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Shit, where did I write all that stuff? Okay.
And
You
I get
find-
bored, so I start dancing.
Since you do your ritual, the magic is coming from, and the thing on top of the Diaz is a scroll case. The magic's coming from that. Okay, so you find one ring. It's a small silver ring set with a polished brown rock, and there is a animal etched into the band of the ring.
What kind?
A squirrel?
I don't know. Look at it.
I'm running over to that
Excuse
ring.
me. I haven't said anything about this yet.
I don't care. I run over to
She
that.
says, "What is that? Hey, what is it?"
There
My
is-
looting senses are tingling.
You find
Exactly.
1,600 copper,
Probably speak to
Oh gosh.
800 silver.
Hold on. I didn't
I'm only saying it once.
I didn't
70
expect-
gold pieces of bloodstone. All right, so 1,600 copper,
Uh-huh.
800 gold,
Silver?
silver. Thank you. 70 gold.
Okay.
1 bloodstone. That's worth 50 gold pieces. 2 citrine. Those are worth 50 each. There is a cloak, a javelin.
Is it pink?
The cloak is not pink.
Javelin.
The javelin is not pink. There are 2 little bits of onyx. Those are each worth 50 gold. There is a bit of quartz worth 50 gold, and what looks like a headband.
Oh no.
It is not pink,
Oh.
but it could be dyed pink.
Okay, I will set all of the things in the middle of the room as
Mhm.
I'm taking them out of the boxes.
And I stop my dance and I go, ooh, treasure. And I run over to it.
Okay.
I'm
Something
gonna
is
go for
very
the
shiny.
scroll case.
I'm picking up
The scroll case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, it's just a black scroll case. A little light filigree, but it looks like it's tarnished.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the decoration of it has worn away.
Okay.
Lewin's gonna be right beside you, like, careful.
And then start talking bear.
Careful. Ah! Oh, sorry. Careful.
Get three.
Take it.
I'm gonna take the headband.
It's fine.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on.
Are you guys going to try to identify what these things are
Nope.
first?
I put it on.
Okay.
And I immediately grab the ring and I put it on my hand. And it's
Okay.
like definitely too big.
And I look
So,
like
like-
I look like I'm about to like exercise in the 70s.
Yeah, it's bright red.
Is there
No,
some?
it's not
So
bright
like
red.
I pulled like a piece of like leather string and I tied it around my neck because clearly the ring's too big for my finger.
It actually moves to fit size, yeah.
Oh my god! I put it on my hand.
Okay.
What is it?
I don't know. Someone has to cast Identify.
Excuse me. Can you tell me what this is?
In a moment, I was in the middle of something.
I don't care.
I start handing out 52 gold and 60 silver worth of coinage to everybody.
All right, everyone, add that into your thing. You are now 52
refuse
gold richer, and that's up to you, man.
What
I
was
don't
it
know.
again? 52 gold?
52 and 60
Just think about how many
silver
cupcakes you can buy.
Thank you.
I
worth.
got all the cupcakes I need on me right now.
I'm including Lewin in that count.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Aw.
I will write
Give-
that down.
Give my
And
son.
maybe the generosity will lay back in.
Yeah.
He's
Get-
gonna
How many?
die next
52
encounter.
gold?
52 gold. 60
Double
silver.
yours. Take mine.
Thank you.
I know. We don't need it.
Jeff, you can give it to us if you think we could buy you things with it.
Okay.
Anyway, I want to finish checking out the
Okay.
scroll.
Okay,
What am I
so-
doing?
Did the farm? Did
um,
you give it to me?
Yeah.
Upon
All of it?
inspecting
Yeah.
it, you see that one
Yeah, mine
side
too,
you
'cause
can
I gave
unscrew.
mine-
Yeah, you have Greg's too.
Do you do that?
Yep.
Okay. Bold, but fine.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. It's not trapped.
Okay, that's good.
Inside is a heavy stock rolled paper. What's that? Lewin.
Is that Lord? Oh.
The bull is out!
It's a scroll.
I know.
I
PTSD.
wonder if it has something to do with the nature of this place. And our ability to cast spells here. I pull out the paper.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting theory.
Mhm.
You unroll it.
Yeah.
It looks like a map, but it shifts. The image on it shifts a lot.
Okay.
Oh,
You
Harry
can't
Potter
quite
map.
make sense of it.
Ooh.
Okay.
And he's
I
gonna be like,
can't
we
do
should
that.
get back to the Baron.
To the Baron.
That's why he sent us here.
For this?
Yes.
Ah.
For the treasure. This is obviously the thing that they were talking about.
I was not paying attention to that one.
You
Were
guys
we
were
looking
not
for a
paying
map
attention.
or
You guys
what?
were looking for something
I
that
wasn't in
leads
that
the location
conversation.
of a weapon that could defeat the dead king.
Okay.
Or
and
put
it's a
you on
shifting
par
map now. Okay.
on power with the dead king. That's the whole reason why you guys came here.
Gotcha.
So that's what the compass was leading towards.
Mhm.
Alright, so I'm going to roll.
Although
it
the
back.
compass is just spinning in circles
Yeah.
inside of this place.
So I'm going to secure it back in the case and tuck it into my jacket.
Okay.
Nod to Lewin.
Okay.
We need some appraisal.
I need him. Yeah, I need you to appraise our new friend.
Yeah, we have a cloak, a
very
javelin, a headband, and a ring.
I'm wearing the ring. You can check it out.
Detect magic.
Is it a magic?
All right. We'll just say they kind of bug you until Genevieve's like, "You done yet? You done yet? You done yet?" And finally, it happens. You see. What would you like to know first? The ring, the cloak, the headband, or the javelin?
Let's start with. She's probably the most annoying about it. So
Yeah.
The ring
That's
is-
very fair.
Upon looking at it, it opens up to you now. The brown stone that's inlaid has an acorn on it, etched in, and on the band is
A
a
squirrel?
squirrel. What this is this ring. You know for a fact. You don't have to tell her this.
Uh-huh.
This ring can conjure a animal companion squirrel.
Oh, it's conjuring.
Oh my
It
god.
only
I think
works
that
for a
was for me.
squirrel. It's not a
No.
familiar.
No.
It's not a familiar. It's more of an animal companion. It cannot attack. It cannot do things
I
that
just
his
need a
Baxter can do.
companion.
It treats the ring bearer as the owner, and it acts as just a regular squirrel.
Oh my
If
god.
the squirrel is killed, it can be reconjured after 1d4 days plus 1 for previous
Oh my
deaths.
god, I'm so excited.
And how does she use it?
She puts it on.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you don't have to attune to it
I was about to say, I'm like, that
because
is.
you can only attune to how many?
Yeah.
3? Yeah, so you don't have to attune to it. So you can put it on as long as you're wearing the ring. That squirrel's gonna act like you're Hazel to you.
Oh my god.
The brown rock will glow if the squirrel dies. The brown rock will glow and it'll get slightly warm when it's ready to be resummoned.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
So this
You wear
is
the ring.
simply put how to conjure. Wear the ring. You have to name the squirrel, and then it'll appear on your shoulder.
You have to name
If you
this.
put that. I relay this information to you.
Oh my god, guys, we gotta go. I gotta go. We gotta go get my squirrel.
Put on the ring.
Put on the ring.
Name the squirrel.
Buttons.
Boom. It's on your shoulder. What kind of squirrel is it? Is it gray? What's it look like?
It's a white. It's like an albino squirrel. You know,
Uh-huh.
the albino
Mhm.
bunny.
Is
with,
it
It's like
red
white
eyes.
with red
Is it
eyes.
a little bit chubby? Like you
Yeah,
know,
he's
it
got
can't
really
do the
cute
full
little
jumps, but it
He is.
tries.
He's got really cute cheeks. He looks just
Okay.
just like really.
It looks like
happy-looking
something's in there,
squirrel.
but you know
And
it's
his
not.
name is Buttons, correct?
Buttons.
So mark that down. The the cloak is a cloak of elven kind.
Cloak of Elven
I
Kind.
believe that does hide checks, right? That adds to hide.
Stealth checks if it's. Yeah, if you have the hood up.
The javelin is a javelin of lightning,
Ooh.
and the headband is a headband of intellect.
Headband of Intellect. All right, problem solving. Now you can jump in on them puzzles.
What's it? What's it?
Headband of intellect. It gives. Oh shit! I had it written down somewhere.
I'm just feeding.
It
Buttons
gives
cupcakes.
bonuses on intelligence. Actually, you divvy this out however you want,
give-
but
the
I know.
headband of intellect to the squirrel.
Wait.
Too big for the squirrel.
Wait.
So it's not
It's
a
on me
magic item?
right now, right?
It is a magic item, but
You're
the squirrel is also magic.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it doesn't adjust for the squirrel itself.
How
It doesn't
much
register it as a
intellect?
user.
How much
That'd be
intellect?
so cool.
Huh?
How much
He's
intellect?
smarter than any of
I'm
us.
looking it up.
It would have been 19 intelligence.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
A
It would be
genius
the new
squirrel named
leader
Buttons.
of the group, and our name would make sense.
What's our name?
The pink,
Pink buttons of truth.
I'm working on changing that.
No.
Hey, what's the Elvish
No.
word for troublemakers? Or like 18?
Fuck.
I'm putting you on the spot here. Now you come up with our name.
I was trying to figure out what the word for friend was, so I could just say that. Elvish word for... Give me a second on that. It makes your intelligence 19 when you wear it. The headband of intellect.
Oh, you got it on.
There is also a javelin of lightning, which does... It should add... When you hurl it, speak its command word, it transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a 5 feet wide line that extends out from the target within 120 feet.
And I'm showing you buttons.
5 feet wide?
Okay.
Yeah, so it
It's
takes
like
that
the
whole...
This
spell.
is,
Yeah,
things are gonna be real weird here soon.
but you can only use
Okay.
it so many times, right?
Fine.
For,
Things are gonna be real weird.
It's
makes it
limited.
DC 13. Can't be used again until the next dawn. So for once a day with that javelin, you have the lightning spell.
Ah, okay.
And it doesn't use what your DC would be. It's always DC 13.
Gotcha. Who currently has...
It's sitting on the ground in front of you guys.
Okay.
Like all this stuff, unless it's been picked up by...
Right. He's got
the headband right now. She's got the
so then
ring.
the cloak and
I
the
doubt you'll ever
javelin
get
on
that
the
ring
floor.
away from her. But I did make
Absolvers.
that. I've been so excited. I made this like a month ago, and I've been
This
so
is like holding
excited.
it over my head.
And what I tell you, isn't this like the only piece of treasure you'll ever want again? So yeah.
And I'm introducing my squirrel to my BFF.
Okay, so as you introduce the squirrel to me,
Oh,
I'm looking
no.
at the squirrel, and in kind of a different voice, you hear Greg
Oh
say,
no.
"Ooh, is this albino?" Pick it up. Wow.
Oh
What did
man.
The rarity of this
If
albino
you want that,
squirrel.
Eric, you're gonna have to powers for Algernon him. You're gonna if you want that headband for you, because I know your charisma is it's based off
Honestly?
your intelligence, isn't it?
Yes, but I'm seeing as more of a benefit on him.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if you want it, it's gonna have to be flowers for Algernon.
Flowers for what?
Algernon.
Are
Do you remember
familiar
that
with
book?
reference?
I'm going
character
from like
becomes very
8
smart
to
and then becomes very
19.
stupid.
Like it's
It's
just
like
a
tragic.
huge
That's
jump
a
for
really
me.
big jump.
Because they like, it's terrible.
Yeah. They
That's
may discover a
funny.
drug that like makes him like,
Right.
and then he starts to lose it, and he can't like, no matter how smart he is, he can't like figure out how to make it stop. So he just loses his intelligence, and it's horrible and heartbreaking.
I can kind of speak with the animals, so I'm like talking to buttons right now.
You are.
What word were you asking about, Josh?
Hmm?
What
Oh,
word?
the word for troublemaker.
Buttons loves him.
I agree.
So I put the buttons back on his shoulder,
Thank you.
and I look at my friends. What are we doing here? It's like now you see
Yeah.
like Greg standing proper. What are we doing here?
Well, we're
Now we
getting
won't
this-
cast Thunderwave on all his friends.
We're gonna get this scroll back to the Baron.
What type of scroll is it?
It's
Is
a
it
map.
squirrel or scroll?
Scroll.
Scroll.
It's not mine.
It's a
He
map.
can't, he can't have my squirrel.
No, it's all yours.
Okay.
It is a map. Really?
Yes, a map
going
that
to
will
give away
lead,
yours.
that apparently will help
No.
somebody
Don't
find
worry.
the
Can I
guy.
see the map,
No.
please?
I
No.
hand it over.
Okay, I open the map. What do I see?
Shifting images. You can't quite get a...
Can I do an insight check?
Would
or
you like
a,
the
On the
cloak
map?
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
javelin?
They're both magic.
Yes.
You can take both.
Oh, are you sure?
You got him.
Oh wow.
Take him. I got the
All
money.
right.
I'm pretty stealthy.
You're pretty stealthy. Not. So, Cloak of Elvenkind.
What does a 23 give me?
23?
Yep.
Nothing.
And then
I
You
don't know.
concentrate really hard, but like as soon as your mind feels like it's starting to click with what this is, it just leaves you.
Do you have the compass?
Yeah, right here.
So you have advantage to stealth.
Now I have the
What is that?
compass
But then
and the map.
people
Does
also
that
have
help me?
disadvantage on perception.
The
Oh,
compass
like
is just where it was spinning in
Wow.
circles. Now
So-
just points at the map.
Just
Okay. Guys, compass, map, same.
I think
Do
you're
you
going back.
speak Elvish?
I do. I speak
Kerith, Keryth, Uana, Uanna. That means war maker. There is no word for trouble in Elvish.
War maker.
I started with not knowing what a compass was, and now I'm like putting two and two
Yeah.
together. So
Yeah, even with your heightened intellect, you cannot discern what
Exactly.
this map is. Yeah.
But I'm understanding basic concepts now.
Good for you.
Lewin's gonna be like,
I
"Oh,
realized that.
now what's?
I don't want to make a magic out of it,
Javelin
but I was like,
is-
oh, good thing I don't use intelligence. Wait, I do. Hold on.
oh shit. Yeah, so Lewin's gonna be like, let's get the fuck out of here. I think we've got it. Let's get out of here.
Lewin, you've done nothing this entire time.
I told you, this is not my thing.
You are not the leader here.
Lewin stopped saying he's the leader. He wants to lead.
I want to leave.
Well, you are not the leader, Lewin.
I don't want to be the leader. That's fine.
Be the follower.
I'm not following
Are you
you.
playing
It's-
yourself?
I am not following you.
Be the follower.
We made a monster.
So,
You're gonna have to do it for his own good. Flowers for Algernon. Take it off, Eric.
so
Tell me
now,
about the albinos
so now I
squirrels.
start walking back to just basically to town. I'm just walking.
You just
now.
leaving?
Yep.
I'm following with, of course.
You guys leaving?
Wasn't there a path that we had not gone down?
There was.
Yes.
You could go that way.
Can I just peek around the corner?
Sure.
I'm gonna go with him to peek around the corner. I want to know the
Down
source
down
of
through
this
that hallway.
dance.
Okay. Tell
Yeah.
me the
Another
exact
dark
path you're going down the hallway.
Okay, I'm going to one in
Greg.
front of her.
Wait for us at the door, please.
Yes, sir.
No, you're the leader. All right.
I said please.
Okay. Bang.
Okay.
Last time you couldn't roll, but I'll let you roll. Roll a reflex. Or, sorry, a dex.
Dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Dex saving throw. It is 13.
You jump just out of the way, just in time. Show me where you jump to. Bang. Roll again.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on.
Oh my god.
That's 15.
You just in time. Show me where you jump. Bang.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
doing very well. What is the path?
I think you're doing really well.
18.
You are fine.
Yeah, you're doing really
Wow.
well. Just keep-
What does this look like?
It goes down.
Draw walls.
Goes down.
Keeps going.
It goes down to
Hopscotch it,
here, and there's a door.
Okay.
It's shut, and you doesn't look like you can get it from this side.
Oh. Did we miss any other doors in this place?
Yeah, you guys went this way. There's another. there was another path that went down.
Okay, what's it?
Mm.
What's this do?
You're fine. Bang.
Wait, hold on.
You're fine. Bang. Ooh.
That's an 8 total.
You take 2 damage.
I take no damage because of my feet.
Ooh,
It reduces non-magical damage by 3.
Oh.
that is fine. You're good.
That's fine. Oh, I need to jump this one.
Well,
Alright.
technically, you sprang off all the traps.
Also,
Yeah.
I guess
Okay,
that's
so
true.
not that way.
This hallway just.
It's just like ah.
No.
All right. Well, that was a fun adventure.
Yeah. Well,
No.
I'll just have to tell my grandpa about this. We're gonna have to check this out because this is
Sounds
handy.
like there
The,
could
the
be some other
shielding.
stuff in here.
Well, and the fact that you can shield magic from being.
Do we still
Protected in
feel
here.
as if this place is warded
Yeah.
against that?
Mhm.
Can we investigate, like, if there's rooms on the way out that we think could be causing this?
There is another route that we could have taken, right? That's
There's
what
a
you
couple of
said.
places you guys didn't go,
Yeah.
but I'll save you some time and say you won't be able to discern exactly what is causing the this
Even with
this
a 19
arcana.
intellect bear.
Yeah, but he
Well,
doesn't
I'm
have
not
any
definitely
like he
gonna-
doesn't know anything about magic.
Arcana, yeah.
He's got some 19
He's a
intellect. He
natural.
understands how much he doesn't know.
And isn't that true wisdom?
But like this level of magic none of you have encountered before.
Okay.
Save
So, like,
maybe
third
Genevieve,
level.
but she wouldn't understand what it was regardless. Because that's not really your wheelhouse either.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
the place you come from, magic is in you, no matter what.
It's in
like
all of us.
it is. It's in the air. Like it's magic. You know, it's the Feywild. So like magic is literal there. So you've seen magic like this, but you wouldn't be able to understand how or where it was coming from.
How far are we from town? I can't remember how far we had to travel.
Wait, it was a...
It's 1, 4. You're about 6 hours away.
Ooh, but still, could be an interesting place for you to set up maybe a magic laboratory or something.
But there's only
Mhm.
3 hours away from your farm.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot your farm was
Yeah.
in town.
So I'm going to have to share this with my grandfather,
Abraham.
Abraham.
I'm good with names.
Good old Abe.
But I think I'm not... I personally... Eli's not interested in checking out what beyond that.
No. Yeah.
He's not interested, and so I'm cool with leaving.
Yeah. Are we heading back to town,
I was
boss?
already
They're at the door,
front
yeah.
lobby, yeah.
But are we heading back to town, boss?
Yes.
All right.
No use for us here anymore.
Let me just do
Well
a
reasoned.
What makes
quick
you say
high or
that?
low.
Because we killed everything.
Did we?
As a group, high or low?
Hi.
Hi.
It was high. You guys do not encounter any problems on the way back to town.
Thank God.
You even pass the farm and say, hey, we're just going to go and finish this real quick.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I have news for you, grandfather. Something to talk about later.
all right, well, get back and we'll discuss it.
Mm.
I don't remember his voice.
That was it. I'm pretty sure.
I
All right,
think
He's
that was
Lewin, I
like,
think.
I don't think I'm doing Eli's voice. He had an accent. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, because I copied your accent.
Yeah.
So if you do your voice, I'll do his
Okay.
voice. Because that's the anchor.
There we go.
So you guys just going to go back to town?
Yeah, we gotta present this.
Yeah.
You got your wagon and everything?
We were promised money.
Yeah.
So
Wagon.
as soon as we hit town, I go over to.
Yeah, we hired.
Hale.
Remember, we spent a whole.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys get into town, get off the cart, kind of like stretch. It's been a long ride.
Yeah.
Say
And
goodbye to Warren. Warren
He
of
was in the
Wally's
wagon.
Wagons.
Yeah.
Wasn't the driver?
I thought he
He
dropped
left,
it off
didn't
and
he?
left.
Yeah.
He
Oh
left.
yeah, you guys
Yeah.
scared him away.
Right.
You were invisible.
Hey. He left on his own accord.
So you guys do see him as you walk in, and he sees you guys and leaves. He goes to a different part of town to be away from you. He wanted friends, but you guys are not the kind of friends that he wants.
he's like, I got a
So
squirrel.
Fair enough.
he's gonna be like, ah. So you guys get back into town, jump off the cart, kind of stretch. Let's say you've made your way to the town square, so you kind of stand in front of the broken sword. Greg would like to approach Hale, so he does so.
Hale,
Yes, Greg.
the money that you're holding on for me and Genevieve,
Yes.
we would like to purchase the cupcake shop.
Yeah.
We're derailing this adventure already. Okay.
That's a really good idea.
Last I checked, wasn't it on fire? I can't remember. What happened to it?
What we wanted.
I know the
stole
guy.
everything.
Yeah, they
They
stole
stole
everything, and the guy he's just packing up and wanting to leave. I think
Yeah,
that's where we left
he's
it.
talking about to leave.
Yeah, okay.
And then he's lost a lot of money because of his product being on.
Okay, how much do they have
Greg-
total?
Greg, are you familiar with bargaining?
I got this.
I think
Greg,
we'll
are
be
you
okay.
familiar with bargaining?
I think we'll be okay.
I will give you your.
You come with us. We need you to be there as well.
As the charismatic representative.
Yes.
With my
No.
-1.
That's
yes.
me.
People won't listen to me. They see
Okay.
me, they think bear.
You are a bear.
I'm more than bear.
But you are a bear too. Like, you're both.
I'm more than bear.
Okay, I just want to let you know you have 105 gold and 20 silver to do this.
I actually have a lot more that's in a pouch.
Okay,
But I've been,
that's
how much gold do you
that's
have?
the gold that I'm holding onto you as Genevieve.
Okay. You can try.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. I don't think I've actually been to the cup. No,
I
I
will
just
show
find
you.
Greg
It's
outside.
a really
Yeah.
cute place.
All right, lead
So
on.
Is he even there when we get there?
Yeah, you guys get there, and it's been a couple of days. It's now, again, replenished with cupcakes. The Baron felt bad, so reimbursed him so he bailed him out. I know, government bailouts. Let's not get started. But he bailed him out.
Tax dollars is going to
And now it's just the store's chock full of cupcakes again. He looks content.
I walk
Can
in.
you describe this person?
I think he was a bigger guy, bald on top with like that horseshoe of hair, brown, big bushy eyebrows, and he's standing behind the bar washing a glass.
That's right, because he was. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Hey, friend. I got a squirrel. We brought him to see
No
your
animals,
cupcakes.
please.
Oh, he's
inside,
not an
my
animal.
owl person. I'll be outside.
He's
Thank you.
not an animal. He's family.
This is your.
I
problem
understand
now.
that most people feel like they're pets,
And
and
she
he
just-
looks at Greg. Greg, pets are family.
She just stares at him.
We're here for something else today.
We want your
And
shop.
this is the third or fourth
He
time
is,
seeing
he
me.
is literally taken aback because all you've done is mumble and growl at
And
him.
slam coins
And
at him.
slam coins. So he's just gonna be like,
And every single time I've come, like there was like missing items and all this
yeah,
stuff.
he's watching you.
I am here to provide relief.
Go on.
I want to make it clear that I'm by the door. And
How much do you enjoy this store?
Well, it's my life's work.
Has it been painful for you, my son?
Well,
He's-
you know, I inherited this place from my father, and when he died, it was a very painful time for me, but
I'm
Janice
sorry
was
to
there,
hear
and
that.
she got me through it.
Mm.
But then she left, and that was painful. But I guess my life is painful, but not the bakery?
And think of all that pain you've had here. Why not move your bakery with the gold I can supply you, and then allow us to continue your legacy here?
How much gold are we talking?
How much
Oh,
gold?
enough. We got enough.
And I hold her hand. I was like, and I hold it up. I'm like, me and my BFF love your work.
Cupcakes.
So, how much gold are you asking?
For the business, the whole thing, all the
We want
the
to be able to
equipment,
supply
the
you
space,
for another
the-
location. We take this location.
Oh, well, let's see. This location runs me a month about 2,000 gold in operating costs. That's not even getting into the tax.
I'm not
property
asking
tax
for
and-
operating costs. I'm asking for how much gold you want to leave.
to leave here, to get me to leave here
And start a
today,
new
this
life.
morning. 25,000 gold.
25,000. Do you wish to leave here alive, good sir?
What's your intellect?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking at Genevieve. It was just like,
Okay.
we're gonna have to do something a little bit different.
Oh, God.
I left. I'm gone.
Okay,
I'm not.
so-
You're
in
leaving?
this. I'm gone.
Oh. Oh.
As
Oh.
you leave, he's like, but no.
I know. We can do the silent image, and it can be Janice.
Let's go shopping.
It's gonna be Janice.
No, we're gonna psychological.
Okay, you can try, but you have no idea what Janice looks like.
Okay. So we're gonna bring.
It's like,
I'll make
so
Janice.
first I'm like, so who is this Janice lady? You mentioned so fondly.
I don't want to talk about my ex-wife.
Do you have pictures of her?
Wait, can
she
I do?
sounds familiar.
Can I do that phantasmal force?
It's not lying because anything sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I wanna do
you
Phantasmal
can.
Force
Do you
and
have
Janice is
the
gonna
spell
show up.
slots?
What do you mean?
That's a
She
second
hasn't
level?
used any spells yet.
Yes, she has.
Not
She
second
used
level.
Phantasmal Force during the fight just now.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees.
Okay. We're going shopping. Is the festival still in town? Like, are the
They're there,
carts and
yeah.
stuff still set up?
They're there.
While this is happening, I'd like to wander around and see if I can find anyone who seems to be displaying magical abilities. Like, either surreptitiously, or their business would require it.
Okay, let me set the DC for
Sure.
you.
The hardest part. When I started DMing, I would always be like, yeah, sure, roll. And then I'd be like, set a DC. I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna say for you. Okay, roll.
Is this just a straight roll, or am I adding something?
Perception.
17 total.
It's really high. Looking around the town, this seems to be a town where you can kind of feel it, but you don't see anybody practicing openly.
Okay.
Or even unconsciously, you don't
Good.
see.
Okay, I'm pleased by that.
Put him to sleep.
So while
We'll wake him up.
you're paused there, because I assume...
Yeah, no, that can be what we're doing.
I'm going to pause here. Back
Tell
in.
him, then he'll
Yeah,
leave.
that's true. Yeah, the only way he's leaving is if his spirit is leaving this plane.
So,
This is the only thing he has left of the fire, guys.
Oh God.
so
Are you ready?
I
Okay.
am ready. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna slam my paw down on the thing.
He's gonna literally move back from you.
and
so
I'm
happy
casting
you're so far
Zone of
away.
Truth.
Okay.
be careful.
It's a 15-foot radius, so he's both within my.
Oh, I'm aware you've cast this spell before. Do you remember the guy crying into his food?
This is the point. All right. So tell me the truth about this place. You're lying to me.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So he probably does not have that trained, so 10. Probably not.
Let me confirm.
Your spell DC is on the other side. Yeah, so...
charisma, sorry, but still looks to be.
Yeah, no, there's no way. It's still a 10. Yeah, he's gonna be like, I am lying. It was this place that drove me and Janice apart.
Oh God.
It was!
Trust me, we got this.
But it's because she couldn't see how great it was. My father poured his soul into this place. Every day he spent here, and I alongside him. And then he tragically died. Not too many years ago, leaving me alone. And that's when I found Janice, and she was an upper-class kind of lady. I couldn't make the coin that would satisfy her interests, and she went to be with Jacques. Jacques.
I phantasmal force her.
Wait, we don't know what she looks like yet. We gotta get there.
But if it's the phantasmal force.
What?
Oh
But
yeah.
you-
Yeah. Right. The phantasmal force would
Yeah.
look like.
It appears in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
doesn't she still have to know what Janice
Using
would
his
look like?
mind, though.
No,
Not
because
for
I
that,
summoned
'cause
the
it's-
mom.
She's just using
You tap
the spell.
into the nightmares of a creature you can see within
Oh,
range.
okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, you can do some
Yeah,
so
phantasmal.
he-
Okay.
The-
So
his
as he's
source
telling
for
this,
his-
phantasmal force it.
I'll make Janice walk on into the door.
That is a wisdom saving throw. To even see the illusion.
Okay. Come on, 15. What's your thing?
13.
13. He passes. And you're probably out of second level spells. So, yeah, you cast it, and he kind of like, it's for a moment, he goes, Janice! I thought she walked by.
Talk to me
But
about.
she moved to Bavia with Jacques many
This is
moons
important side
ago.
quest.
Yes.
Bobby, we're going there
Okay,
next.
so-
We need to find
So while
Jack.
he's distracting you, I go outside real quick and I get into my disguise kit and I put on a wig.
No idea what she...
While she's doing that, I
Like
continue.
what I think Janice looks
Your
like.
best guess. Okay.
Yeah.
We have enough gold
What?
to open a rival cupcake shop.
While she does that,
and
I'm
win
going to
financially instead of
continue
emotionally.
to ask him about Jock.
Okay. Please, don't ask me about him.
Tell me about this Jock.
He's my brother.
Oh no. It keeps getting worse.
He owns a
It's
cupcake
like
shop in
the DM
Bavia.
doesn't want this to happen.
He worked there many days with my mother.
King shop in Bavia.
My mother and Jacques left me after my father died.
He took his mother and his wife.
It was a cupcake-related injury.
Yeah.
Why not go to Janice?
Bastard jerk.
Create a better cupcake.
Fuck
I
that
knew
bitch!
Jacques had done it.
And he pulls out the rum and pours into the glass he's been cleaning. That's why he's cleaning it. And he starts drinking the rum.
Okay.
Makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yes.
No.
Here, let me pour you some more.
Yeah, give me-
Good
What is
sir.
Okay, and now I'll come in.
Okay. What by what?
Okay, so I saunter in my best like.
Okay,
As
what
I'm
do you
getting
think
him-
Janice looks like?
Probably not a pixie, right?
Definitely not.
Well, I'm getting
First of all, she's human, so...
So already not great.
Janice.
I'm getting him drunk though.
Mhm.
So
One thing of rum.
no, he's been.
It's like,
only
no,
had
he's
it.
had one glass and then you poured him another one. He hasn't had anything.
Yeah, but he was cleaning it, so therefore I guarantee he had one before he came in.
So I'm reading about the headband of intellect, and it doesn't say it makes you a sociopath.
That's all happy.
It's his energy.
So okay.
So you walk in, he's just gonna be like,
And she goes, "Hey, Mr. Baker, it's me, Janice, your fling." And then she flips
I'm
her.
Mr. Baker, it's me, your old flame.
And then she flips her like wig, but it's like a yarn wig, so it's like.
Okay, so he's gonna look at you, look down at the rum, and then just set the glass down, and then go, "I think I'm closing for the day. Perhaps tomorrow would be a better time for us to talk."
Where do you live, good sir? Let's talk about it.
And he turns around and goes
No,
upstairs
no,
and shuts the door at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Take it all.
Steal all the cupcakes again?
Take them all.
You guys were the last people in there, so he's going to assume,
Okay.
that's fine. Take the cupcakes.
Let them take 'em.
You have now...
Look, this is the 4th time, so like it's on him now.
Yeah. Clearly cannot run a cupcake shop.
That's victim
I'm
blaming.
gonna leave him some copper.
That is victim blaming. Agreed.
Let's just say you make off with like 6 dozen cupcakes. Just keep it simple, because any more than that, like, you're not going to be able to carry with you.
Based on his overhead, those are very expensive cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
He was really drunk when they were talking to him. Anyway, so you guys do that. What are you guys doing while this is happening? You've
So-
walked around to see if anyone's
Yeah,
doing
that's
magic.
what
I had tagged along with.
You do not see anyone openly practicing magic, but you do this, again, what I told him, this town has a magic underlying vibe. You can feel it here. And it makes you surprised. From everything you've read about Witchfinders, you're surprised they're not here. Because of the feeling you get walking through. Oh, also, when you guys all stepped out of the tomb, you do feel like eyes are on you again.
Right.
So,
It's interesting
leave
that
us?
this town hasn't
Yeah.
been
Yeah, they left. They just left and
Oh,
walked out.
man.
But Lewin's still standing there.
okay.
Can I have a cupcake?
Yes.
And then he's going to turn to a display counter and steal a dozen for himself. Like, let's get out of here!
Yeah, he's on our team. I like you just a little bit better.
culpable.
Let's go find the others. Let's go!
And we run.
He's going to knock something over on his way out. It's going to break.
Would I, knowing anything about the history of the land, would I know why this place isn't targeted by
Which
Gotta
find?
figure out how to get that cupcake shop.
Give me a,
There's
shit.
another option.
Let's call it insight.
Opening a new cupcake shop.
That is probably
shit.
just a 15.
That's right.
I wonder how
Just
much
get me another one of
cupcake
these.
would take.
Thanks, mate.
We should
Oh.
do that.
I could use a cigarette break here shortly.
What
It
was
is
We
a
don't know
14.
how to make them.
A 14 total? Okay,
That's a big problem.
from the knowledge that you have, the baseline here
There is a
is how the
master
baseline has always been. So,
We need a rattle line.
in your assumption, when the system was set up, that was already there. So anything that would
And
spike
he's open up
that
shop and
baseline,
wants to earn
yeah,
Okay.
Yes,
wouldn't trip.
Yes. No.
Okay,
Have him
interesting.
like
What
have
is
him
it
come
now?
back and then
So-
it's a feud. So then he ends up just like leaving
In
or killing
my
himself.
understanding
We don't know.
of the system, it's not based off of
I love your
increase
two
or magical
options.
activity. It's based off of increases and decreases in
Oh my
magical
gosh,
activity.
yes.
So if there
So
hasn't
he
been an
can come back
increase in
anytime.
just
said where they're
implemented,
from, where they live.
it wouldn't
All
be
we need
detected.
is
It wouldn't
location.
attract attention.
Yeah, so that's all we need.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get started on this letter.
Let's
Now,
do
what if
this.
Okay.
Dipped, I wonder.
We start writing
Okay, so we start writing a letter
to Jock.
to Jock.
Oh my god.
You told us where his is.
Yeah, I told you a first name and where he is.
Right.
Yep.
There's
So
political
Baker
intrigue
Jock.
in this
Jock,
place.
Baker Jock, yeah.
Okay.
Baker Jock.
Baker Jock,
Yeah.
married to
All right.
Janet. Like
Yeah.
what?
And that's what we
Uh,
write on the
roll-
letter. No, we're writing
Roll
this
me
letter. and we're
intelligence.
sending
No,
this
it's
letter.
fine. But roll me an intelligence
I'm gonna
at
have a cigarette
disadvantage.
break real quick.
Hurry. I want to put it at an extreme disadvantage, but disadvantage.
So 16.
All right. What you know of Bavia is it is a massive city.
Well, anyway,
How even massive cities.
we're
don't
writing
have
the
a
letter
ton
to
of cookies.
Cupcake
All right,
Baker.
that's
Jock
fine.
is married to Janice.
Are you guys doing this as you're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we start writing the letter, and we're writing
tell you
it
what.
as if we are him.
Write me out a physical letter on some paper, and I will see that it gets there.
Okay. You have the better hand on it. So I'm gonna
Okay.
make sure you let them know. That
We're
they-
heading towards the Baron if you
Yeah.
don't want to do anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a pause because the next thing I want to
Oh, my investigation.
roll
changes.
investigation for sending letter. Let's see what it says. Dear brother, Cupcake Baker Jacques, who is
That's not how he sounds.
I got a 21. Killed it.
married to Janice. I have missed you and want to beg for your forgiveness. Please come home and let us reunite and put aside our differences. We will run this shop together as father wanted. Come home soon. Thanks, your brother, Mr. Cupcake Baker. Okay. So, yeah, roll and see if you...
21.
21. You find it. It is a gold descended to Bavia.
Okay.
Let's do more like 8 silver descended to Bavia. And it goes. And I will hold on to that and roll later to see if it makes it to its destination. Because literally you said Cupcake Place in Bavia.
And
Go.
we said
No, we
name.
said cupcake baker. How many
and who he's
cupcake
married
bakers would
to.
be there? There'd be like regular bakers, but
Yeah.
cupcake bakers, come on.
Okay, you're right. You're right. You said Cupcake Bakers.
And the person who
You were
is leaving is
specific.
actually from here. Most likely knows who Jock is.
Yeah.
How many cupcake places are in
That
this
is not...
city?
That is...
One.
You didn't ask anything about this dude's backstory. You don't know who he is, who he works for. Like, you know he's attached to the Postal Service.
I'm just saying higher percentage.
Okay, sure. I'll factor that in. I'll give you a higher percentage. It's now 6. Anyway, so you guys are all together.
So you say there's a chance.
As you guys get back together, Lewin and Genevieve and Grig all come with handfuls of cupcakes running up like, just go! Just go! And as you guys are making your way to the Baron's place, you hear, that's where you've been! And you guys see... Alright, so you guys remember the bookseller you all congregated around?
Yes.
The guy next to him was a trinket seller you interacted slightly with. And he's standing there, and he's like, Lewin, we've been ready to leave for a couple of days now. And Lewin's like, I had a business for the Baron. I will conclude it, and we will be along shortly. And this, of course, does not play well with this gentleman, but he accepts and goes, you know where we'll be. He walks away, and
That
Lewin
sounds
goes,
sketchy.
that's Boris. He's the leader of the merchant train.
Do you protect
So-
the merchant train?
I roll with the merchant train. Look, I'll tell you all about it. Let's just get to the Baron's place, and he's kind of shifted. You see Lewin for the first time, not like uncomfortable like he was in the tomb, but like uncomfortable because people might be watching.
Mm.
So you guys make your way to the Baron's. Okay, so you go into his manor, which you've been to before. You're shown into the room, and he goes, you're back! I've just been doing Baron things. What did you discover?
We got you a cupcake.
Oh, lovely! I love these things. Did you get it from,
Yes, we are actually...
Don't say his name. Don't say his name. Don't say it.
Whoa! Sorry. Bobby Baker? No! We gotta catch him! Go! Just had to send a second letter.
So we make our way out of the castle because
Oh,
we're
it's
gonna
just
go.
a big house.
Well,
Just a big house.
anyway, we're making our way out of there to run after the post guy.
He's already gone, but you catch the clerk, and he's like, well, you can send another one.
And we do.
As you're doing that, a guard comes up and is like, the Baron would like to see you guys. You kind of ditched out as he was talking.
And then we say 1 minute. I finish writing it.
Okay,
And
you rewrite that letter?
I'm
I'm
giving a
assuming? Okay.
cupcake with the letter.
Okay.
And a cupcake for the rider.
Right.
Oh.
And a cupcake for the horse.
It's a tip.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Tip.
The horse
The
died.
horse dies, yeah. Diabetes. So you guys send the letter, resend the letter, you're dragged back. The Baron's just been sitting there like, Lewin's like, we could just really just start with
I know.
You guys come back in. He's like, oh, you're back. Do you have any more cupcakes? Thank you. What'd you find?
Pull out. Or did you end up
I
with the
have it.
scroll? Yeah.
We have this scroll, which is a map, and also the compass points right to it.
My God. He takes it, kind of expects
And
it.
I sneak that out of your hand and put it back.
He looks up at Lewin, and he goes, well, first things first. He sets it down, and he pays you the agreed amount that I don't remember. Josh?
$25,000.
Yeah.
25,000 gold pieces.
It was not that much, but it was quite a bit.
Remember the bailout? Remember the bailout you gave to the cupcake store?
Bobby Baker.
You know about the bailout.
What can you do to help us attain a possession? the
Bobby
cupcake
Baker's
store.
cupcake shop.
I mean, I can point you in the direction of the many vacant buildings in Vargard.
No, we want that one.
That one? Well, Bobby has taken it. Bobby? Billy?
Bobby.
Bobby.
Baker.
Bobby Baker has taken that,
That's
as
the
it was
only-
his father's,
that's
and
the
his father's before him, and
No,
his father's
that's-
before him, and his
listen
father's
here,
before
sir.
him, and his father's
Listen
before him,
here,
and his father's
sir.
before him, and his mother's before him, and his
Sir!
father's before him.
And I give you a cupcake to shut you
Oh,
up.
ah.
Okay, so we are going to need that cupcake shop. So that's our payment.
I will see what I can do.
Okay.
As the Baron, I don't have legal authority to remove someone's personal property from them unless they're disrupting the peace
Well,
in
you
some
gave
way.
him a government bailout,
This is all we
so...
needed. Fuck.
Oh, wait.
He said
Okay,
disrupting
so-
peace.
I don't think I wrote it down either.
No, I think it was...
So are you
Because it wasn't as
saying...
much as 100 each. I
Remember,
think it was...
Bobby the
I think
Baker
it
was
was
here.
50... We talked them up to 50 each, I think.
Okay, so 50 each. Let's just do that. Everyone gets 50 more gold.
Hold on to mine.
Okay.
And Genevieve's, apparently.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I heard that Bobby Baker was in that.
All right. But we will talk about that in a moment.
Rumor spread.
First, he gets up and he shuts all the blinds, and he looks to the guard that went and got Genevieve and Greg, and he's like, "Go get him. Tell him to bring the thing." That man leaves, and he sits down. Sorry. All of my writing.
Bobby Baker writes like poop too.
With Lewin's gonna be like, let me...
He's a detriment.
We're just gonna wait. Finally, the guy comes in that they've been waiting for, and he is a skinny half elf. He's got round spectacles, kind of blonde, unkempt hair. It looks like he has been sleeping on a book freshly printed for the last 3 hours, and he's gonna come in and be like, "I've got it."
I like your makeup.
Thank you. And he's gonna like look at the ink and just go, because this is like, and it's denoting again. And he's gonna look at all the windows, and the Baron's gonna be like, "It's all right, go ahead." And he pulls out of his robe a scroll, and he lays out the map, and then reads from the scroll, and it burns up. And he's gonna, like, you all see, well, roll me Arcana checks for everybody if you want to see what I'm gonna describe.
What
Just
is
regular
it?
intelligence for me?
That one, yes. Do you have Arcana trained?
Oh, I'm really...
Then
this
your
is-
intelligence modifier.
These
Yeah.
dice have got to go. That's a 1.
You do not see it.
That's
I
like
did
the
not
third
succeed.
one of today.
You are too caught up in cupcakes
Fair enough.
to
I'm
really
feeding
give a
Buttons
fuck
some,
about
cupcakes.
10 total.
Buttons. Is like shoving stuff in his mouth.
10 total.
10 total. You vaguely see it. Anyone else?
15.
15. You see it. No, you see his eyes briefly glow with arcane energy
Uh-huh.
as he looks down at the map,
Oh, me.
and he
That's all you hear.
he's looking at it. He's observing it. He goes, "The only thing I can discern from this, the only thing that makes sense, is that it is a map to a very powerful object of some kind, a very, very potent magical object. I don't know where it lies. I can't make sense of the map. It's eluding me."
How can we use the map, mage?
Scholar, no mage here, and I would appreciate if you kindly take that word off your lips when you refer to me.
Scholar mage, okay.
He's a cranky mage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a mage.
Guys,
The Baron's gonna lean up
this
and be
is
like,
illegal.
"Magic, you do realize, is punishable by death upon sight.
We don't think they do realize.
And if you are caught doing magic, a witchfinder will be sent to you to execute you. You understand that about our world, yes?"
I'm sure that now Greg at least does.
So you're saying that if Bobby the Baker
Oh,
is a
no.
mage, he
Then
needs to be executed,
Hypothetically, yes, Bobby Baker would be hunted down and executed.
right? Okay.
If the witchfinders come and find that the magic are coming from him.
Yes.
How-
Yes, okay.
Have there been any witchfinders?
Here? Not in not in about 5 years. There was a witchfinder that came through a team. What do they call the dispatch teams? It's like a specialized unit.
Squad?
Smallest one?
No, it's a different thing that you
Vanguard?
weren't actually wouldn't know about.
Death unit?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's a specialized unit was dispatched to observe.
The broomstick.
The broomstick will just fill in, filler. We'll fill it in for rhythm. The broomstick was dispatched to just get the baseline of the energies here about 5 years ago. But I do hear witchfinders are mobilizing to the east.
East.
Yeah, they're going to.
To the east, to the east.
That's not the. That's the wrong. It's the exact same letter, right? That you sent. Or are you gonna need to write me another letter? Where did I put that fucking map?
It's close to the exact same letter, yeah.
Anyone got a world map?
Can't
find mine. Oh, I found it. They are going to Rasir.
I guess I should write this
It's
stuff down
the
now.
next town over
Yeah.
on the south road. I don't know why, but that seems to be a place that they've been mobilizing recently.
We should play Magic Bait.
Where was I?
It's got-
The scholar jumps back in and goes, "This was difficult to detect the magic on because it's written in a dead language.
What language?
I don't know the name of it.
It's dead, man.
It's a language rumored to be spoken and used before the time of the dead king.
Big lad.
I do know an expert, but he lives in Delethal. Big Latin? Ooh, yay. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Delethal.
Delethal,
That's
yes.
a long way from here.
It's about 13 days. If non-stop travel.
Hmm.
Well, no, 13 days. That point, Lewin will pipe up. You'll be like, I'll take it there. I know a guy there, and then the merchant train's heading north anyway.
Wow, Lewin doesn't do something.
This is actually in Lewin's wheelhouse. He's gonna
Smuggler.
sit down and look at you guys. He goes, I'm a smuggler. I'm a infiltrator. But my main job, and he's gonna look at the Baron, and the Baron's gonna be like, "What do you, man?" I work with the Resistance, the group of people who are trying to take our land back from the Kaiser.
Excuse me.
Did you just cast so many clouds?
Yeah, I think so.
The cough farts.
Um,
Who's the Kaiser?
the Kaiser is the person in charge of our whole country.
We're a vassal state of the dead.
He is not. His bloodline, some of you would know this, his bloodline is not the true royal blood. He
He was put in place by the dead.
was put in place. His family was, many years ago, and he's been running things ever since. I don't like his tactics, because I'm from a place called, this is still Lewin, I know my voices are kind of blended together. I'm from a place called Baratus, it's the north of here, and, the Kaiser doesn't look to the outer towns and protect them at all. As you could see from, there's no military presence after this very town was attacked 3 days ago. My family, my wife, my son, and my daughter were all killed in front of me, and the Kaiser did nothing. So I said no more, and I've been working with the Resistance.
The Baron is still with us?
The Baron's in the room.
Okay, so the Baron's cool with this. Cool.
Well, we already knew that this was a subversive town. They allow magic.
Yeah. Well, it's
They don't.
They try to look over magic
Yeah.
as much
They
as
don't
they can.
report them to the Witchfinders to have them killed, which is allowing.
The scholar's still pretty pushy on it.
The scholar's he's like, I've done all I can do. He's just pretty much listening at this point.
yeah.
But you get the sense that these three men are very familiar with each other.
Yeah.
Orgies.
Of course. I cannot do this alone. I can go with the merchant train, but this map, I can't take it alone. I can't take the risk of it falling into the Kaiser's hands and then him becoming even more powerful.
I will go with you.
I appreciate that. And I would like for you all to join me and Eli. I can offer you 500 gold upon arrival. I can give you 100 now. I can give you access to arcane knowledge beyond your imaginings or capability. With these people, the Resistance, we have a library and people who have studied these magics. I can offer you new people and new adventures and new cupcakes and new everything.
What about a cupcake shop?
At the end of all of this, yeah, maybe we can talk about the Resistance might be interested in some fronts, and I can give you the answers that you seek.
Now you're. How do you know?
I see another being in search of something.
I agree.
Can we sleep on this?
Yes, as much as I can hold Boris off another night. Yes,
Oh, is Boris the guy that was...
Boris is the leader of the merchant train. He's pretty much
Oh,
in this. It's a courtesy that he's allowing
Russian mob.
me to
Yeah.
dally this long. I usually travel with them as a cover. They go town to town, and that allows me to go and find people who would be a good fit for the Resistance.
Would we be a part of this cover?
You would be, it would be as if you were hired to escort the merchant train.
Well, not the first time I've been hired to escort a train of merchants.
An escort mission is.
It will take us north, and it's about 13 days.
Do we go by the one place? Bavia?
Bavia, kind of, if we...
Set 200.
There's a road
Just tell
directly
ourselves.
to Delethal,
Yeah,
or we
Bavia
could
would be
divert
out of
to
the way.
Bavia.
7 silver on
Where are we? What's our final destination? Escort merchants. to-
Delethal.
Delethal, far to the north.
Oh. You think it's from Bobby the Baker, but we
And
show
you
up
said 500 gold
and
offered
provide
on
additional evidence that
on
connects-
On arrival.
On arrival, not securing
And by the
the
time we
artifacts.
get back, it'll
but
all be
on
the
arrival.
fury.
On arrival is all I can offer you. I don't have that much on me.
Yes.
You did say 100 up front.
100 up front. Out of
Is
my
that
own.
out of the 500?
I can give you 100 right now.
In the detour to Bavia on the way, correct?
We will discuss it once we get to Baratus. That's where we'll have to really make that decision. That's about...
Halfway?
no, it's about like 3 days?
Greg, I think
90
that this
miles, 3 days.
might be a little too urgent for such divergences.
But
I know.
also...
This shop is urgent.
You've an intellect of 19 and you twisted that?
I can only promise to tell you what we're doing, and if you continue to travel with us after Baratus, wonderful, but if not, our paths will diverge there. That's all I can promise.
Show me the truth.
What?
Bro,
I called the truth.
First of all,
sir, put that away, please.
I need some time to speak to my grandfather.
His place is on the way out of town, yes?
Yes.
I will talk to Boris. I will give you the night. We will meet you at your farm. And I assume, are they going with you, or are they staying here?
I'm going with that.
That is up to them.
Everything.
I'm going.
Are you guys going to go with Eli to his grandfather's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
stay the night to discuss?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you see my shirt, Aaron?
Well, that is where I will leave you. We'll stop by tomorrow at the farm
Did we get that 100
See
gold?
you in the morning.
if you accept the job.
Oh, yeah, we haven't accepted it yet. That's right.
So the Baron's like, cool. All right, Lewin leaves. The scholar leaves behind him. The Baron just kind of like, all right. Oh, thank you. Lovely cupcakes. Get out.
Thank you, Baron.
Bye.
All right. So you guys walk out. Would you like to return to the farm?
That's where I will be heading, yes.
Yeah, I'll be going for him.
Okay. High or low?
Hi.
It is 40. On the way there, hold on. On the way there, you guys see a natural spring with like deer and their fawns drinking from it, and just kind of birds. It's a beautiful scene.
Beautiful. Would you look at that?
Butterflies, and it's almost, you can hear Genevieve slightly humming.
Are we taking a different path than we took before?
No.
Like,
It's just, you didn't notice it last time.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, well.
And you make it to the farm.
Excellent. Grandfather.
Ah, boy, what are you doing? Glad you're back. I could really use help tilling these fields.
I will we need to talk.
What'd you do?
Well,
He looks at everybody else. What'd he do? Are they coming? Are they coming here? Are they coming after us?
no, but I'm leaving. Soon.
Oh,
Your boy has grown. First
you're
time
different.
Something's different.
I like your headband.
Thank you.
So, we went to. I told you. He knew where we went, right?
Yeah.
We found a scroll that had a map to. Apparently, it's a map to some very powerful artifact.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Perhaps something that could be useful to. Are you familiar with the Resistance?
Shh. Quiet. You never know who's listening. But
I'm
yes, there
listening.
was a chapter of them in Bavia. There's a chapter of them everywhere, I believe.
We're leaving with one of them in the morning. We retrieve the scroll. They need someone to translate it. We can't make anything of it. I don't know what kind of magic is on it.
And they need you?
They need
Us.
help getting it there. Yes, to protect it. It's very important. It might be the key
There's like
to
music in the
freeing
background,
us.
like the Avengers.
Yes, I start playing the Avengers theme song.
what we've dreamed
I
of.
play some like
To
I'll play
openly
like
practice.
that's what I'm doing. I'm playing some like rallying music
Maybe
in the
someday.
background.
This could help that.
Yes.
You see his face go from concerned to sad to proud. And he looks at you and he goes, 1 minute. And he goes and he rummages in some stuff. And he pulls out something and he's holding it in his hand. He goes, I want you to have this. It was my father's. It helped him do what we do without having to buy all the little things. And he holds up a pendant, and it's a wolf's head. It's an arcane focus.
Yeah.
And he hands it over. I was going to give it to you anyway.
Yeah.
But I was going to wait a few years.
Thank you. There's something else. The place that we went, when we entered it, there was a feeling that came over us. We lost that sense of being watched. It was almost as though we could cast magic freely.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder if there's any way we can try to understand that or
Draw me a map to this place, and I will look at it in the ensuing days. Where are you going?
we're going to
Delethal.
Delethal.
Delethal. That's quite far away.
Do you have any
Someone's-
information about Delethal that can help us?
It's just a little town by a lake, I believe. Some mountains and a lake. Lots of fishing comes out of there. Some grain. Not too much else. Not really the center of society or anything like that.
And since we are taking your hired help, we will of course be leaving you some gold so you can hire some help
Oh.
from the town. You won't have to do this all yourself.
Well, wonderful. I don't know how I will repay this.
Wow, no, that is very generous of you. I was going to leave you with 100 gold. I've
I
come
expect it
across
from
some
you.
money, Yes.
And we will leave you a cupcake.
Oh, wonderful.
I was going to put in like 15 gold, so I'll put in 15
Right.
more.
Okay, there we go. Sophie, yeah, they'll be
He
paying me
was
for
once
my
a
trouble.
boy,
Red
he's
Velvet.
now a man.
And I start playing the Game of
Yeah.
Thrones theme song.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Yeah. But on the
Here's 100 gold for
washboard.
the farm.
No, my recorder. My
He's giving you
recorder.
15
And now it's
did
time
you
for
get
song,
this?
song about people.
Yes, I play
Except
along
it's
with
like
you.
better
The
too.
place that we
Yes,
went
like it's
to,
almost like
If you go
opera.
there, be careful. We ran into.
Yes.
I don't even know what it was. Something
Yes.
monstrous.
I understand. Right. Well, with that, you guys rest up, bed down, and prepare for the coming adventure. And then that is where we will stop for this session.
Oh yeah.